is the beginning of January. Take a look at what we're going to be making today. We're going to be making pork sauerkraut and potato stew. Can't wait to show you more about that. But we're going to give you a little look at an item that's coming up in the show this evening because we have been loving our air fryers here at QVC, but we want one with a whole lot of power to take us into 2019. How about the Power Air Fryer Elite? It's a 5.5 quart. It's a 6-in-1 digital air fryer with a cake pan. What are some of the 6 things? You can air fry, you can roast, you can bake, you can saute, you can grill, and more with the power that is coming to you from Power. 1,800 watt machine. Still to come in the kitchen with David tonight. Now, this is an evening program that we talk about great items in the kitchen. You get great trivia along the way. You have a whole lot of laughs and happy dances with David, but we also talk about delicious food. So the recipe tonight on In the Kitchen with David, he left us a great one to celebrate the new year. This is the pork sauerkraut and potato stew. Now, can you see down in here how the pork is already browning with the carrots and with the onion? Here's the thing. You want to brown the pork in small batches. Remember, when you get all of that delicious browning, that's where the flavor is. We call that the fond. You want to make as much of that as possible, which is why you want to cook it up in smaller batches. Now, here is a beer. Just wanted you to see it because I think that's awesome that that's one of the ingredients. Pour it right in there. My girl. So then you pour it right in there. That's your beer. Then you put in the next ingredient, which is the chicken stock. See how it's already creating the bubbles. Then you add in the caraway seeds. Now, if you've ever cooked with caraway seeds, you know that's a major ingredient in rye. So you get that great depth of flavor. That's gonna marry together with the hops in the beer so beautifully. Stew that all up together as we make our soups and stews. And then take a look over here on this side of the table. This is what it looks like all finished. Remember, brown up the pork in batches so you get all of that delicious flavor on each and every little bite. And then this is how you celebrate the new year in the kitchen with David style. And then Stacy's gonna come join us in a little while to come have some of the delicious stew, but the birthday girl has something new for us in the show tonight.
One of the amazing companies that really helps us put our microwaves to really good use. This is a 4-piece heat and eat set, and it's better when you heat in a Systema because look what happens. When you heat with the vented lids, look at that ooey gooey mac and cheese. Or how about just your leftovers at your favorite Asian restaurant? They stay moist, those noodles. You get 4 rectangular pieces for a one-day only price that brings them all home for less than $20. We also have 2 easy payments, so we have different colors for you. Again, microwave, freezer, dishwasher safe in colors brand spanking new. But Mary, let's not forget, YouTube is the place to be for all things kitchen, right?
That's right, Stacy, you're so right. If you go to YouTube and you search In the Kitchen QVC, we have a digital kitchen channel now on YouTube. It's awesome. You can find episodes of In the Kitchen with David, In the Kitchen with Mary, One on Wine, and in the future you'll be able to find episodes of Step by Step with Stacy. So you can find that all on YouTube. Search In the Kitchen QVC, and it'll pop up some of your favorites there in the list. Speaking of favorites.
Hello.
Hello, Rick
Happy
Roman.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Great to see you.
Look, it's 2019. It's like nothing changed.
I know. I can't believe it.
I tell you what, when it comes to celebrating in the kitchen with good friends, Rick is one of our dear friends at QVC. He is an incredible chef. He's also a former restaurant owner, but he also is an incredible entertainer. So when it comes to keeping the food hot and still being able to transport it, he has brought us K47616 tonight. This is the 3-quart thermal cook and carry. Tell us all about it.
You know what? One of the biggest challenges is how do you take your food somewhere else and keep it hot or keep it cold?
Right.
Or if you're entertaining, how do you do that? Well, I love this carrier because not only is it going to keep your food hotter longer and colder longer, up to 6 hours, it's been designed differently than the other ones because inside you have a perfect stainless steel pot that has an impact bonded base that you can now cook, simmer, boil, roast your food in. So instead of cooking it in another vessel and having to dirty that up and transfer it, let me try that again. Now you can take that and go right into the container, put the stainless steel lid on, and it's got a beautiful hinged lid. So when you go to carry this now, you have this nice big handle, brushed stainless steel, put that on the buffet table, bring it over to somebody's house. Will keep your food nice and hot.
Really pretty. Okay, down in front is where we have all of the colors that you have to choose from this evening. So we have that beautiful blue. We also have the red, we have the green, and then at the very end of the table, we have the black. Now, it's the first day presented at this new low price of $38.84. That clearance price represents 30% off of our QVC price, and you know, our clearance items are on 6 easy payments through the end of the day today. Now, black is most limited, but we have 6 easy payments of $6.47. So take advantage of that easy pay while we have it this evening. But this isn't just for the holiday season. This is year-round use.
This is year-round. This is a great example. So here's some chili we made about 3 hours ago, right?
Okay.
So if you would bring it over in a traditional pot or pan and bring it over to somebody's house, what happens? It loses all the temperature. It's only about 80 degrees. So now what do you have to do? You have to take up stove space. You have to heat up the stove. You have to get in their way. With this carrier, that same chili that we made
Look at this
3 hours ago, I want you to take a look at the temperature of this, okay? This was over 3 hours ago. It's still now 155 degrees. Still that perfect, nice, warm to hot serving temperature. So you could serve right out of this, put it on the buffet table, ready to go. And again, I love the fact that this lid is hinged. So many of the other ones, you have to keep track of the lid. This has that nice, beautiful hinge lid, so you open it when you're ready, snap it shut when you're ready to not use it.
Really, really nice. You know, a lot of us this time of year, Rick Roman, are focusing on making smarter food choices. Think about it. When you get together in the office or when you get together at your church potluck, this is going to be a way that you can bring foods that you know are going to fit into your meal plan. But when it comes to keeping them hot or cold, this is a great machine to use.
This is what I love. We made a sweet potato casserole, but we made it right in that stainless steel 3-quart pot you get. So you don't have to dirty another dish. You don't have to transfer it. You simply take it right from the oven, drop it in because it's designed to fit perfectly, put your little lid on here just like that, and now, you hear this? Snap shut.
I like that.
So this is something that you can now feel safe and secure about transporting this very easily in the car, taking it to the gathering, to the party. No cords. Put this down. You're going to know up to 6 hours. You could just put that on the side table when you get to the house where you're going to entertain, and when it's time to serve it, you can actually serve right out of it and simply serve the nice hot dish.
That inner stainless steel pot and lid are both dishwasher safe?
Correct.
I love that. Okay, so take a look down in front. We have 4 colors for you. That blue is a really pretty navy blue, but it is still available at this time. Now, red is always a popular color for accessories in the kitchen, and that one is still available at this time, too. The green, we have 700 remaining, and the black, we have 500 remaining. So this is the first day at that brand new low price that you see on your screen of $38.84. Now you can enjoy our clearance items on Easy Pay through the end of the day today, 6 of them to be precise. This one's on 6 easy payments of $6.47, but there is no reorder planned for K47616. How about potato salad? That's hard to keep temperature
It's not
control.
just for hot dishes, right? You know, as the springtime and summer rolls around, or if you have any kind of cold dish, this has been sitting out for about 2 hours. This is already 60 degrees. I don't know about you. I don't want to eat warm mayonnaise.
I do not.
Okay, but if you take the same potato salad right over here next to it that was in our thermal carrier, again, for up to 3 hours, take a look at the temperature when I drop this in now. This is now going down into the 40s, closer to that refrigerator temperature.
That
so
sounds like a better idea.
That's what you want to, that's the way you want to keep the food. You don't want it to be warm, right? If it's cold. So again, I love the fact that it has this lid. I love that it's self-contained with its own pot so you can prepare. You could boil the potatoes in here, strain them, make the potato salad in here.
I could put that on a burner.
You could put this on a burner. So oven, stove top, you name it. And again, there's nothing to clean. You don't have to clean the actual carrier because you're putting the actual food carrier, dropping it in, putting the lid, and this hinge lid, I love it.
Now the inner pot, is it induction friendly?
Correct, induction friendly too. So gas, electric, induction. So you can do everything in that pot, drop it into your carrier, and you're ready to go.
I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, let me show you the colors again down in front because we have 4 at this time. And when you see the first day presented at a low price, I always want to see what colors are available. So there is the blue. There is your red. That's that true red that we love in the kitchen. The green, we have 650 remaining, and then the black at the end, we have 350 remaining. There is no reorder here. $38.84 is the clearance price, and we have 6 easy payments of $6.47. All of our clearance priced items are on 6 easy payments through the end of the day today.
How about mac and cheese? Okay, you know, all your casseroles and things, you could cook it right in this pot. And after over 3 hours, I don't know if they could catch that. My hands, let me get my hand out of the way. Let's try to do that. You ready? 152 degrees.
Awesome.
So this is that hot buffet style warmth after 3 hours sitting in this, ready to go.
You can
Ready to
catch
serve.
Rick Roman tonight on QVC2 at 10 p.m.
10 p.m., that's
Eastern
right.
time. Who are you with?
I am with Leah.
Leah Williams.
Leah Williams.
Oh, fun. Okay,
That's right.
good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, my pleasure.
This
Happy
is
New
In
Year.
the Kitchen with David. My name is Mary DeAngelis. Stacy Stauffer is here chatting on Facebook with all of you. It's great to have her back. And David will be back with you on Sunday. So don't worry. Chat away with Stacy. You will see David on Sunday. And we get to spend some time with MCM.
What's up, friend?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, friend.
So good to see you. Oh.
How are you?
Doing
Okay.
well. How are
Loving
you?
the blue.
Thank you. You like the blue?
I love the
It
blue.
means a lot when you say that because I
Love the
consider
blue on
your
you.
taste is impeccable.
You rock.
This is Microplane, and this is our friend Mark Charles Masilli. I like to refer to him as the original kitchen innovator. He brings my mother's very favorite gadgets to QVC. These are her go-to tools, and I consider her the best cook I know. This is the one, though, Microplane, that so many of us have fallen in love with in the kitchen. It's a set of 3 fine, ribbon, and coarse graters and zesters. You know, this time of year, some of us are making smarter food choices, but you don't want to give up flavor.
You don't.
And
So-
this, look at the pillows.
I know, we love this, right? It's the idea is the fact that it's non-clogging. This is a laser etched piece. When you have a box grater, it's stamped out. Laser etching is what makes this different. This actually creates 7 times the volume of cheese with air being infiltrated. This never needs to get sharpened. This will never rust. It's dishwasher safe. It's surgical stainless steel. This is Microplane. This is the original. This is what all the chefs use by choice, never by sponsorship. In any of the cooking shows you watch, they have this in their kitchen. It's a quintessential top 3 tool every chef believes they need to have.
Agreed. Here are your colors. We have 4 of them for you
Yes, we
tonight.
do.
Here's the set of 3 in red, set of 3 in black. Black is most limited. Set of 3 in the brand new green.
Brand new green.
Feast your eyes. And then the set of 3 in the blue. I think this is a great place to show. Oh, excuse me. This is turquoise, rather.
Turquoise, yeah.
Thank you. So you get 1 ribbon.
That's the ribbon, that's the coarse, and that's the fine. So the secret is the smaller the holes, the tougher or the harder the cheeses. So you're talking about your Parmesans, then you go to your Asiagos, and you can go to Swiss, and then cheddars and mozzarella's in here. So the larger the hole, the bigger, the softer the cheese. But it
that.
works also with things like, you know, we give you these great covers, by the way, on all of them.
Get it.
And the covers, what I love, will remind you that not only does it do the hard cheese, but it does the lemon zest, oranges, and limes. This one does, see the way I said the cheddar and the Swiss on there? And then this one does chocolate and vegetables as well on top of the cheeses. So this isn't just a cheese grater. It was primarily made for cheese, but it's a whole lot more than that as well.
So it's $20.48 is your featured price. We have it at $6.82 a grater, which, I mean, the fact that this is easily held in your hand,
Yep.
but also has that slim profile so that you have control of where
Correct.
it lands.
This is they called it the rasp, but that was the original shape.
Oh, I
That's what this
see.
long shape is called, okay? What I love is, too, it's anti-clogging. So the blades are in one direction. It's a surgical stainless steel that doesn't need to be sharpened, and this is dishwasher safe. You have to realize that Microplane was created by a wood planing tool. Microplane makes wood planing tools. It was created by one of the wives of the wood planing tool company. She went into her husband's tool shed and said, I needed to grate some orange zest to make a chocolate orange cake. And she used her husband's grating tool, and that's how Microplane for the kitchen was born.
I love
Right?
her. 400 have now been picked up. Remember, we have the brand new color of green tonight that you're seeing on your screen. It's absolutely beautiful, but the smaller the hole,
the harder
harder
the
the
cheese.
cheese.
So again,
Easy.
what I love is that with the harder cheese, you can actually use the ribbon. This is another hard cheese that I'm using. You can change your style of grate by using the ribbon grater on there. But the thing is, you can't do a cheddar on the fine because it'll just clog on there, okay?
Got it.
So again, what I love about this is you've got this anti-clogging, and you get beautiful. So just to show you right here, on this table is 2 piles of the different types of cheese. And you know what? Let's do the third one.
I know.
So you can see all 3. So the same cheese, basically, and you see what each grater will do as far as the cheese. Now, I used hard because hard will work on all 3. There's the difference. See the clouds you have here? The ribbons of clouds. This is curls, and then these are actual, like, sheets, like wider sheets of it. So you can see the difference between them. Those are the 3 graters of the types of cheese you
for
can.
look and melting, having these is a great idea.
Yep.
But, we keep saying great. There really is no pun intended. It
There
just
is no
works
pun
out.
intended, just that's the way it is.
But I want to make sure that you see how many? 900 have now been picked up. Please use QVC.com or your mobile apps to place your order.
Okay.
You can use your Q card and you can get
over.
3 easy payments if you would like to. Now we have 4 colors for you. Now we have the set of 3 in the red. Remember, you're getting 1 fine grater, you're getting 1 extra coarse grater, and you're getting 1 ribbon grater, no matter which color you pick up. So more than 1,000 have now been picked up, but we have them in red, we have them in black, we have them in the brand new green tonight, and then we also have them in the turquoise. So each one has its own cover. So if you want to tuck it into your gadget drawer, you don't have to worry about any little fingers getting in there. They're going to be completely
Plus,
covered.
it keeps the blade sharp, too.
Thank you.
Having the cover. So
$20.48. You were telling me at one point, too, these are laser etched.
Laser etched. They're not like a box grater you have at home. That's been stamped out.
Right.
That's why it's not sharp. It doesn't stay sharp, and it doesn't do the
box
volume,
grater.
the box grater that you have. Or other graters that are handheld. If you've got it in a toolkit, 10 to 1, it was not laser etched. This is a patent technology that only they could do for a while. Now, you saw me do the cheese. I'm going to reverse this and do what's called violining. When you hold the fruit in your hand and you actually pull the blade, so the blade's here, I'm pulling it towards me and spinning. And I want to show you what happens. This is so great. Again, great, sorry. It doesn't take that bitter pith, okay? It only takes off the top, but here's the best part. If you are a baker or a cook like this, look, so there is a tablespoon that easily. Remember, there's no blade here and it's anti-clogging. So I could easily take my finger and get that much zest out. Think of this for garlic, ginger.
Smart.
It really works wonders on all that stuff. It also works on spices like nutmeg. I have
1,600 have now been ordered. Remember, please go to QVC.com and your mobile apps to place your order immediately. We've gotten very busy on our phone lines. This is an excellent choice to refresh your kitchen for the new year. Oh, is that fresh nutmeg?
Yes, fresh nutmeg. You can do
so
on
good.
Your own desserts, your coffees, your anything. Nutmeg, cinnamon, and hazelnut. It works. Just to show you, okay? I'm just sprinkling it on, but look at the actual nutmeg. Look at that. That was just a little tip. So stop buying stuff that's pre-shredded for you because it's got preservatives in it. Do you know the #1 thing about cheese that people don't realize?
Tell me.
They go and buy pre-shredded cheese in a bag. Do you know what's inside that bag to make it look pretty in the store?
Tell me.
Potato starch. They add potato starch to all shredded cheese. So you're not actually just having cheese, you're having potato starch cheese. And the idea is because you're paying a premium for it to be shredded, it's got those preservatives in there. Let's just buy, here's a little trick. This works on frozen cheese. So keep a block of good cheese frozen and grate it fresh anytime you need it, and you don't need any preservatives.
Smart.
Right?
Set of 3 in the red. Remember, this is the Microplane. That name is synonymous with quality in the kitchen. So set of 3 in red, set of 3 in black, set of 3 in green, brand new tonight, and the set of 3 in the turquoise. So we have the fine, the extra coarse, and the ribbon, all for a featured price of $20.48. Continue to place your orders. You can go to QVC.com. We will spend more time with Mark Charles Masilli, but Stacy's standing by because I ate a fry for Stacy for her birthday on Sunday.
Oh my
So
God,
yeah,
that's so nice
it's
of you.
selfless. It's selfless.
That's a friend.
I'm glad you just ate 1 fry because the rest are mine, of course. Hey, look what's coming up. It's a hot pick. This is the air fryers of all air fryers. It's the Power Air Fryer Elite. It's more than 5 quarts. And here's the thing. This baby, with the cake pan that you're getting, would be more than $150 value, but because it's the new year, we've got it on a sale price for less than $80. And when you're talking about fries, look at how gorgeous those are. Yep, all mine. I mean, it was my birthday after all. 6 easy payments too. It's a hot pick. It's coming up. And you know what else is really good in the air fryer, Mary? Salmon. I think you got some of that.
Right. She is so right. And you know what? Some of the very best salmon that I've ever been lucky enough to try is in the show tonight. I'm so excited to introduce you to the Egg Harbor. This is the 8 count of the 7-ounce Faroe Islands stuffed salmon with crab. So we're going to talk about all of those words, but first I want to introduce you to Brittany Ristelli. It is so good to see you, my friend.
Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year. Okay, this lovely lady is the director of culinary for Egg Harbor, and this is something that when it comes to amazing quality, when it comes to amazing flavor, when it comes to ease of eating at home, this is where we turn to each and every time. But there's a few things here. There's a few words that I want to make sure we cover all of them. We're going to start with Faroe Island because when it comes to having that luxury restaurant experience. Take a look at where this is from.
Yes, so the salmon is from the Faroe Islands, which are located just north of Scotland. They're in a beautiful, pristine body of water that has a really cold temperature. It has a strong Arctic current that flows through, constantly maintaining not only the temperature, but the cleanliness of the waters. And the salmon there are fed an all-natural, hormone-free, and antibiotic-free diet. So we know where the salmon is coming from and what it's eating. And the the end product kind of looks like this side of salmon here. So this gorgeous orange color is all of our nutrients, all of our omega-3s, and then the white stripes here is the marbling. So what that does is when the salmon actually cooks, it breaks it down and gives it that beautiful flavor that our salmon provides you.
This is such an incredible offer. So here is everything that you're getting in front of me. These 2 trays represent all 8 of the 7-ounce Faroe Island stuffed salmon with crab. These are now back in stock. You mentioned they're about 310 calories per fillet.
Per fillet.
So if you're looking to make smarter choices, but you don't want to give up great ingredients, this is a great way to go. There are only about 1,500 to go around. So it's time, it's time, it's time. And these are on a featured price of $99.98. We have free shipping and handling. Also, we have 4 easy payments of $25, and the easy pay is gone at the end of the day. Now, there's no auto delivery here, but let's talk about that crab next.
Yes, so the salmon is filleted and butterflied, and then it's stuffed with jumbo lump crab meat, as well as back fin meat, a little bit of egg, mayonnaise, lemon pepper, lemon juice, and a tiny bit of breadcrumbs. Wow. So it's just a beautiful filling. They're handmade, which is why we don't have too many to go around, but the flavor profile between the crab meat and then the salmon is just a beautiful marriage. And then the 310 calories I love, because especially I know I completely overindulged in the holidays, but I don't want to eat something bland and boring right now either. I want to eat something that, I feel good about, that tastes delicious. So the work is completely done for you. And then we recommend going from defrosting this item. Either put it in a bowl of cold water in its packaging for about 30 minutes or put it in the refrigerator the night before. And then 375, 25 minutes, you have this gorgeous piece of salmon with a lovely stuffing and the flavor profile, like I said, I can't say enough about it. It's just one of my favorite items.
I know you prepared a special one for me without breadcrumbs.
Yes.
I have to have a few bites of the salmon. This salmon, it's not fishy smelling, it's not fishy tasting, it's just delicious, rich, tender protein. It's not just where it's from, which is phenomenal, by the way, because Faroe Island salmon on a menu in a restaurant is way fancy and expensive. This is that mellow flavor, but the juiciness of your favorite steak. Remember, what makes steak into that fancy, 5-star restaurant level is where it is cut from. That's the same with this salmon. It is cut from the center of the fillet. So you get that juiciness, you get that tenderness, but then you get the crab stuffed on the inside. There are now 1,300 remaining. There is no auto delivery, so tonight's the night to stock up on a great thing and enjoy those 4 easy payments of $25. Now, what have you made for us over here?
So here is just a very simple blanched cauliflower and a little bit of smashed potatoes and just a few carrots. I mean, this is just something that we pulled out of our refrigerator at home, put together while this was baking for 25 minutes and a little bit of a balsamic glaze. And then, again, pairing it with a vegetable and keeping it very light allows you to have a dinner that's under 500 calories. I mean, even with a sauce, which I'm just making a quick sauce right now, which you don't have to because it stands beautifully on its own.
So you recommend that we thaw and then cook, because they arrived individually packaged.
So they are going to arrive individually packaged and blast frozen. It's going to look exactly like this. So if you want to open them all for entertaining, you most certainly can. And if it's just you, pop it open and enjoy it. Even half. I mean, if you want to eat half for dinner and then have the other half for lunch, if you're not all that big of an eater, I mean, it'll hold for the next day. It's just absolutely one of my favorite items. It really is.
The Rastelli, the Egg Harbor part of the whole family. This salmon is some of my very favorite food. It is so juicy and tender. Again, you're getting 8 of the 7-ounce. These words all matter. Faroe Island. So it's coming from those cold waters that keeps it sweet and juicy and tender. Stuffed salmon with crab. So it's also the center cut. So that matters when it comes to the marbling of the piece that you're getting. But also, these are stuffed with delicious crab, amazing ingredients, and a featured price of $99.98. Now, again, no auto delivery is available, and you can keep a great thing coming by stocking up. How long do these last in the freezer?
So these have a shelf life of about a year.
Amazing. Amazing. So again, when you get them home, you do need to thaw them out before you cook them, but because they're individually packaged, you can enjoy them at your leisure, or you can enjoy them all at once. But how long does it take to cook up about in a pan?
In a pan for the salmon, I mean, we recommend going in the oven.
Okay.
But if you did want to pan saute these, I would put it low. And then I would probably say about 10 minutes, and I would keep it covered and I wouldn't flip it.
And then in the oven, how long?
25 minutes.
Amazing.
So that's just enough time to set the table and put together a quick salad or vegetable. I mean, it really takes no time at all.
And I love what you said, Brittany, about, you know, I want to make some smarter choices, but I don't want to give up the flavor. I don't want to give up, you know, the feeling of indulgence. And so that's what you're getting right here. So there are only 1,100 remaining. It's M58513. It's the Egg Harbor 8-count. 7-ounce Faroe Islands stuffed salmon with the crab. Again, no auto delivery available. But you and I are together in February.
I know.
For something very special.
Yes.
Can't wait.
So excited.
But Stacy is standing by also. And Stacy, are you a salmon fan?
Love salmon.
Oh, good. We'll save you some.
Okay, and I can't wait for February. I know what's coming. Yes, definitely. Hey, speaking of what's coming, how about something brand spanking new from you? For you from Systema. This is a 4-piece heat and eat. 4 rectangular microwavable heat and eats that keeps the moisture locked in so your noodles and pasta and all your food stay fresh. They have these little tabs that let the steam out so nothing explodes, your microwave stays clean, and you get 2 large, you get 2 small, maybe for perfect portion control for that pasta and meatballs, and you get all 4 for less than $20. It is a one-day only price though, so the price goes back up over $20 at the end of the day, and it's on Easy Pay. So we'll show you the other colors coming up in just a bit, but first, let's go to a hot pick.
Thank you, Stacy. And everybody's time for a hot pick. And what a hot pick means is it's an item that we have in the show that shares the spotlight with our today's special value because it's that special. So it gets a little bit of that sunshine on it too. This is the Power Air Fryer. It's K48829. This is the Elite 5.5 quart 6-in-1 digital air fryer with the cake pan. So you get the accessories you need to create those delicious dishes that maybe you're looking to cut a few calories, maybe you're looking to cut a little bit of fat. You can keep the flavor and the texture when you use air frying. This is an 1,800 watt machine, and the person to tell us about all the power is Eric Thies. Hello, my friend.
Oh, wow.
I like that. I'm keeping the
power
power
I was watching
thing.
you on TV. I was like, God, she's so nice.
Sometimes it's a toasty pillow. It's good to see you, my friend.
How you doing?
Yeah,
Hey,
so
everybody.
well. You know what? This one, I know we can cook with less fat if we want to, less grease, of course,
Yeah.
less calories than deep frying.
Right.
But the sale price and the 6 easy payments go away at the end of the day. So I'm just saying that early.
You said something crazy when we presented this last time, and I don't know if you could say it again, but I loved it.
If you like it, I will.
I loved
you know
it.
what, because it's this amazing sale price. We had it on the sale price on Sunday. We still have the sale price tonight. You're saving more than you're spending on this
love
air
that.
fryer. No, you did. I love it.
You're saving more than you're spending,
Yes.
guys. Listen, forget about all this New Year, New You stuff, right? It's great. It's
can't.
great if you're doing it. It's great if you're doing it. But when you can save more than you spend, that's better than not frying your French fries. All right. Now, these French fries are so delicious, you guys. Everybody that has not air fried yet, which it's getting fewer and fewer.
I know.
You know, this trend, this craze started. We had the Power Air Fryer XL, and it took off like crazy because people are like, how the heck am I going to fry French fries with a 1/4 teaspoon of oil? And how are they going to taste good? Trust me, a teaspoon of oil, even if you don't use the oil, they're still going to be amazing. Look at these, are crispy and crunchy. Listen to this.
Those are really good fries.
We cooked these on the set, literally, while we're getting ready for the show. Everything is cooked right here on the set. And in my opinion, now, I can't make a crazy claim that these are better than fried, but I like them better because they're lighter and they don't have that greasy feeling.
Right.
Now-
Right. Now let me show everybody. We
Oh,
have
okay.
over 100 that are already picked up tonight.
All right.
We have the black, we have the cinnamon, we have this beautiful red, we have the white, and we also have the eggplant. The eggplant is most limited. Now, you're getting the cake pan. Of course, the fry basket's on the interior. There's a basket divider, too, that you get that you can just divide the size of the basket in half. You can turn it into a 2-in-1. You also get a 30-recipe booklet, which is lovely because you put a lot of thought and effort into the recipes, which we appreciate.
With pictures.
This is a sale price of $79.96. It's also on 6 easy payments of $13.33. The sale price and the easy pay are both gone at the end of the day. And again, you're saving more than you're spending because it could cost you $139.98 elsewhere. The cake pan itself, $19.99 elsewhere.
Yeah.
Now, if sold separately, you're up to almost $160. You're not paying that here. We have it for $79.96, so you're saving $80.01.
And you're saving more than you're spending.
Yeah, you love
And
that.
I love that. All right. So now, while Mary does this amazing job telling you how much money you're going to save, I want to show you how you're going to eat delicious food every day, right? Now look at this. I've air fried 2 beautiful steaks in there. So don't just think French fries. Don't just think onion rings. Don't just think mozzarella sticks. But if that's all you bought it for, you guys, it would be worth the price of admission. But when you can do beautiful steaks, like maybe you're doing some Rastelli steaks or your favorite steaks, whatever they might be, when you air fry them, they come out amazing. Now, we do these for 6 minutes a side. 6 minutes, flip, 6 minutes, perfect. New York strips every single time. You can't make a mistake. It turns off by itself. And one other thing before we get into a couple of other things that I think are really important about this particular air fryer, because this is the big one. It's the 5.5 cord. You and I talked about that.
we did.
And Mary's going to tell you guys something really pretty amazing when I show you all of these wings first. Now look at all these wings, and then what I want to do is I want Mary to explain to you what she explained to me when we talked just a little while ago.
So Eric and I know that you love the 3.4 quart because it has a lovely volume on the inside in the basket,
Right.
and it also has a smaller profile for the countertop. The 3.4 quart is 13 inches high. This is the 5.5 quart. You're getting a full quart more size on the inside, and it's only an inch taller. And by the way, the 3.4 quart is 10.5 inches wide. This one is only 2.5 inches wider. That's
that's
an
this
inch and a
much.
quarter on each side. So this does not take all this extra room on your counter.
Right.
It's a very slender profile, still tuck underneath your cabinets, but you get more capacity on the inside. That means you get more versatility.
Right. You
Yes.
get more. So it was brilliant that she said that because, you know, I didn't even think about this, but people hear 5.5 quarts and like, wow, maybe this is too big for me. Guys, it's only about 2 inches bigger than the original Power Air Fryer XL, which was 3.5 quarts. So you're like,
You got it.
40% more capacity at least, right? But the footprint is not killing you.
Not a bit.
So when you want to do your wings, like I just did, that was 5 pounds of wings. You can also do your beautiful rolled beef. Now this is a flank steak, and what we did is we rolled it in, we put a little string around it to hold it together, and look how gorgeous that is.
You just got our producer to stop. Oh, hello.
I mean, that's cheese, you guys.
That's representing the tears coming down our faces because we're not eating right now. 400 have now been picked up in the show. Here's what's happening on the inside of the machine because we
Yeah.
can see what's
This is
happening on the
important.
outside.
So for those of you who don't know air frying, right? It's not like convection cooking. It is, but it's not. It's convection cooking on steroids. Because what do we have? We have an 1,800 watt coil of heat. And then on top of that, we have a huge fan. That huge fan blows down on that 1,800 watt coil, creating superheated cyclonic air. That superheated cyclonic air literally envelops your food in air, not oil. I'll say that one more time. It's enveloping your food in air instead of oil. So you don't need 5.5 quarts worth of oil
Got it.
to fry your French fries.
Got it.
You need a 1/4 teaspoon, and then you do it with this superheated air. So it cooks it really fast, like oil, right? When you drop food in oil, it's fast and
Right.
hot, and it cooks quick. And that's what this does. The only difference is you're saving 70% of calories from fat. Up to 70% of calories from fat.
I love
that. That to me is, every time I say it, I'm like, 70%? Even if I'm gonna eat French fries. I don't care what kind of diet I'm on. You're not telling me I'm not gonna eat French fries all year long because I would cry. And guys, you don't want to see a grown man
when
cry.
He cries, it's not a pretty cry.
It's ugly.
500 have now been picked up.
I don't look good when I cry.
Do you know how much I love these? Do you understand the level of love that happens with the bacon-wrapped tater tot? Oh, by the way, on Sunday we talked about when you say tater tot, you have to sing it, tater tot. But bacon-wrapped tater tots. Oh, Mark Charles just came in here without even moving his arms.
You want a dip? You want a dip?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
We love you. Keep in mind, too, a lot of folks are making their choices, but you need to see what colors we have available. So we do have the black. Oh. Don't you walk anywhere without those, because I'm going with them. Here it is in cinnamon. Here it is in eggplant. Here it is in white. And then right next to the white is the red. So we have 5 color choices for you on 6 easy payments of $13.33. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
Let's talk calories for a second.
Yeah,
Take a look at this chart on your screen.
Because I'm old, I have to go up and just look a little closer here. So when you're doing French fries in an air fryer, you don't have to heat the air fryer up. Your oven takes about 13 minutes to heat up. So when you do French fries, you're doing them almost twice as fast. But not only are you doing them twice as fast, you're saving a lot of calories, but you're saving calories from fat. With French fries, you're saving 63 calories from fat every time you eat a serving of French fries. And I really don't think you're giving up anything, guys. They're crispy, they're light, they're delicious. Now, look at the fried chicken. You're saving 102 calories from fat for a serving of fried chicken. So you could have 220 calories, or you could have 102. That's like half. That's a lot. And I think that's important. You know,
650 have now been picked up. No, and I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm giggling because you said that's half and that's a lot. And that's, you know, that's...
Was it half? I'm not good at math.
But that's how I think. I mean, when I'm watching at home, I'm thinking, is it really as easy? But you know what? Folks who have tried air frying at home, call after call after call, let us know. They were shocked when they got it home how easy it is. And if you are loving the idea of cooking with less fat, less grease, and maybe ingesting a few less calories in 2019, this machine doesn't just air fry. You can roast, you can bake, you can saute, you can grill, and more. But those evenings that you just don't want to give up your hot chicken, you can still have it.
No, we don't ever want to give up our hot chicken. And guys, look how crispy the chicken is. And we're doing a little Nashville hot sauce on top of that.
Hello.
And you have crispy and hot and delicious. So, but remember, it's not just for fried food. It's not just for saving calories. It's for cooking amazing meals.
What?
Look at this. This is a stromboli. Look at this.
That's
Now,
a sturdy stromboli.
I want to show you this. Listen to this.
In an air fryer.
Guys, anything you make with dough is not just great. I call it magic. It comes out so good every single time, whether you're doing a little pizza dough or whether you're doing a stromboli, a croissant, whatever it is that you're cooking with dough. Listen to this. I mean, seriously? It makes my eyes water. Makes me want to cry every time I do. Look at this.
Do you usually weep a little when there's a stromboli present, or is it just today? Or
listen, if the stromboli was like soggy, I wouldn't cry. I would cry because I was upset that it wasn't right.
That's perfect.
But look at this.
That's really perfect.
Come on, everybody's going to be all over the food on this set. Whether it's the stromboli, whether it's the chicken wings, whether it's the rolled beef, whether it's the French fries. This is a very popular set.
Yeah.
And think about that. We're air frying. I'm not using oil, right? But everybody loves the food that comes out of here. So it's not just for saving calories. It's not just for saving fat. It's not just for fried food. It's for everything. And because it's 5.5 quarts with a nice profile, it's not too big, you're going to use it every single day. You can even toast bread in here.
Oh, I love that. And so keep in mind, the value you're seeing on your screen represents the fact that you're what? saving more than you're spending because you're saving $80.01. Our sale price is $79.96, and we have 6 easy payments of $13.33. The sale price and the easy pay goes away at the end of the day today. It's only an inch taller than the 3.4 quart. It's about an inch and a quarter wider on each side than the 3.4 quart. So if you're looking at that 5.5 quart size and you're thinking, oh, that is way too big for my countertop, well, it's really only about an inch bigger all the way around on each side. So not much bigger of a profile, but you have that larger capacity for more versatility. It's so cool that you can do stuffed peppers in there.
Yeah, why not, right? Now, that's your capacity, but what Mary has been saying, and I think she's been hammering this point home, you're saving more than you're spending. No, I'm just kidding. I love that, but the capacity is amazing, but the footprint is not that much bigger than the 3.5 quart, which is the more traditional size. This is 5.5 quarts. It's not that much bigger. The price is crazy, and the food is sick.
Over 1,000 have been sold, and I just put my foot in a basket.
But it's not greasy. It could have been a greasy basket.
Not a bit. These pants are fine.
She really did put her foot in a basket.
I did. Black. You're welcome. Cinnamon. Eggplant. And then we have the white there at the end. But if you want to see more hot picks, Eric, you can go to QVC.com. You can go to QVC.com and you can see all of the hot picks. Thank you, Eric Feast. It's so good to see you. And you can find out more. You know, we have 3 channels here at QVC. You can not only see what the hot picks are, but you can go to QVC.com and check out the best value of the day on main channel, which is our today's special value. You can go to QVC2 on our website, see what our best value of the day is there. It's called the QVC2 Big Deal, and you can check out the Beauty IQ Steal. But you can also chat with Stacy on David's Facebook page right now, so you can jump right on in, chat with the other viewers, and say hi and chat with her about her new show. Oh my gosh, have you seen Step by Step? Well, you've been on Step by Step
I
with
was on the
Stacey.
first one.
Oh my gosh, I love the look, I love the flow, I love everything about it. She is rocking that show.
She is.
Yeah,
That's Stacy.
Dig it. She's a smart lady.
She is.
Hey, Mark Charles, I'm silly.
Hey, my bad.
Good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's time for big one day only. Hello. 400 have already been picked up just from Stacy talking about it. This is the Systema 4-piece heat and eat set. A one day only means it's a big, big offer. This price goes away at the end of the day, and it's the lowest price that it will be for the next 6 months. Systema, if you love the mugs, the jumbo size, the original size we brought in, you said, I'd love to have little containers that do the same things as my mugs.
Yep.
Mark Charles brought them to us.
So here's everything we love. This is microwave cookware made in New Zealand. This is not microwave safe. It's microwave cookware.
Awesome.
The concept is you can prep in this, you can put food in here, you can cook in it, you can steam in it, you can reheat in it, transport it to work, and all you do is push that little valve. That little valve is the secret that releases 10% of that air. The rest of it stays in there and actually rehydrates, reheats, steaming effect in there. So you can use a little bit of water and steam a vegetable, or actually reheat any food, or cook from raw.
Now these two right here, these are 2 1/4 cups. These 2 on the end, these are 5 1/4 cups. So you're getting all 4 for that one day only price of $19.98. Now I want to bring you down in front.
Yep.
And show you that we have 4 color choices for you. It's brand new today. I know it's exciting. We have the set of 4 in the red. We have the set of 4 in the blue. We have the set of 4 in that gorgeous green. I wonder which one's my favorite. And we have the set of 4 in that beautiful purple. Now, the purple is most limited. I mentioned a moment ago, 500 have now been picked up. One day only price is $19.98. Lowest price it will be for the next 6 months, and the price goes away at the end of the day, which is not too much further. And then we dive into 8 greens. But now we have 2 easy payments of $9.99. The easy pay also goes away at the end of the day. When you say cookware for the microwave.
Yep.
Look at that.
So you can actually make frittatas and omelets, if you will. These could be egg substitutes. They could be whole eggs, you know, farm eggs. It doesn't matter. It really is a way to cook or reheat or steam inside your microwave. It's everything you love about the mugs and a whole lot more. So again, here's what we did here. I'm going to show you this. So we used 3 pieces, and I'll show you what we did.
Okay.
In each one. Remember, the secret is when you're going to store them in the fridge, and refrigerator safe, dishwasher safe, you close the lids. When you were microwaving, I'm going to show the profile, it's always about having those lids open. So closed to store, to heat, okay? Now, when they're hot, which they are hot here, what we do is the flaps open up. There's little tabs here. See the little tab in the front? So you can actually grab this and don't get hurt by the steam.
Wait a minute, can you put the lid back on there
Sure.
in that shot again? I just want to see. Is it open or is it sealed underneath that little lip right there?
It's sealed there.
Oh, I got it.
So then it's underneath. See that it's the seal goes all the way through.
I see. Thank
but it's a
you.
way to grab it in case it's hot. So I took some hot dogs and sauerkraut, and in a matter of a couple minutes.
David's recipe.
How about that? And seriously, there is that done, right? So that was in the first one. That was the first 5.5 cup. Look what we did.
1,200 have now been picked
Look what we
up.
did in the second one. You can do rice, and that shrimp was raw when we first started. To show, oh, I smell garlic, a little bit of herbs, a little bit of butter.
What's your favorite seafood?
It is, well, next to lobster tail.
Yes.
When I can afford it,
Fancy.
it would be shrimp.
I love it. It is this shrimp.
Because I love everything.
I know, I do too.
And now for the side
smells and
dish, just
looks
to show you, in the little guy, what we're able to do real quick. So we did that. We steamed some, look how beautiful that is. All that is a serving or two of broccoli and cauliflower with a little bit of water. You could add lemon juice if you wanted, some white wine. But look at that. So there is my meal done in just 2 of the 4 vessels you get. So this could be dinner for 2 and use all 4. Lunch for yourself, lunch for 2 people, every day different lunch. Like, it's everything you wanted. You wanted the whole concept of the mugs in what we call a heat and eat system. And this is it. It's basically your big deep dish bowl.
Now, 1,500 sets have been picked up, and if you would like to place your order for any of our colors, please go to QVC.com and our mobile apps. Our phone lines just got crazy busy. Here is the set of 4 in the red. This is our most popular. This size is 2 1/4 cups, 2 1/4 cups. These 2 sizes on either side, 5 1/4 cups, 5 1/4 cups. This is your set of 4 in the red. Next, we have your set of 4 in the blue. Next to that, we have your set of 4 in the green. At the very end, we have your set of 4 in the purple, and we have 2,000, did you say? Oh my gosh, that is not many. Fewer than 2,000 now. One day only price is $19.98. That price goes away at the end of the day today, and those 2 easy payments of $9.99 go away at the end of the day. Now, if you want 3 easy payments, you can use your Q card. Tell me they're dishwasher safe.
100%. And they're BPA free, and they go in the freezer and they go in the refrigerator. And here's a little trick. You ready for this?
Tell me.
I'm gonna show you this.
We love tips.
Let's look inside the microwave. You can use all 4 at the same time. We still have the vents. Watch this. So what I did was you take the 2 big ones and you put them on the bottom, and then I stack crisscross. Look, all the vents are opened. So you can actually reheat 4 things at one time, or steam 2 things, reheat, or cook in 1, reheat in 2, steam in the other one. Like, seriously? Come on. How great is that? All 4 of these. Look, and we'll reveal them right now.
2,200 have now been picked up.
Okay.
I love when you do options.
I know, options. Life is about options, okay?
Yes, it is.
So speaking of options, let's talk about what's in the purple option today. We have the first one is a great little leftover of a single serving of pasta, meatball, Mancini meatball, of course.
Portion control for
Portion
2019.
control, okay? Then the next one is leftover casserole that we had from the night before that we can keep. So, by the way, here's 2 different lunches. If you're doing portion control for 2 days in a row, and they're 2 different leftovers. So here's a way to expand that, or leftovers from the restaurant. Look at all the steam. See all that steam in there? And then, of course, ramen noodles.
And BPA free, correct?
100% BPA free. Never going to stain on you. It's never going to warp on you. And 100% dishwasher safe. So great ramen noodles, great for RVs, campers, small college dorms, and those apartments. And then, of course, when you're trying to make your mac and cheese, you can make your mac and cheese. And you know what I love about this too, Mary, what you'll love? There's almost like a natural nonstick to this. Do you see this? This great substrate. You don't have to spray this. You don't have to add any butter to this. So this is going to be a dream. Nothing's going to stick to it, and easy to clean up because nothing's sticking to it.
I love the and.
But wait, there's more.
Take a look down in front. We have 4 color choices at this time. This is a big one day only, and 3,000 have already made their way out the door. It's brand new today. We have your set of 4 in the red. These 2 are 2 1/4 cups each. These 2 on either side, 5 1/4 cups each. So this is your set of 4 in the red. Next, we have your set of 4 in the blue. 2,100 remain in the blue. In the green, we have 2,000. And then at the very end in the purple, We have 1,600 remaining. How about this? If you haven't started any resolutions this year, you're not really a resolution fan, but you're watching and you're thinking, yes, okay, I hear all the sounds, I see the signs, I need to make some smarter food choices. How about this? When you place your order tonight for our brand new Systema 4-piece heat and eat set, when you get them home, start then.
Yes.
This can be the sign, if it fits into your budget, to get them home. And then once you get them on your front door, that's the day you start to make some smarter food choices, portion out your food so that you can take it with you to the store. Let that be your sign that today's the day.
And here's the thing about resolutions and all that. If you can do baby steps, that's what I've been doing lately. It's like, don't overwhelm your whole life and say, I'm going to change everything tomorrow.
Right.
It's January 2nd.
That's too hard.
Here's a way with a little tool like this. You're just changing a little bit. Maybe steam a vegetable instead of boiling it out, or using, maybe a cheese sauce. Maybe skip the cheese sauce and just steam it with some white wine and some lemon juice, some herbs. Just that one little change, and still have your fried chicken. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe have your mashed potatoes, and then the next time you go and cook, and maybe do the chicken breast without the skin, and then you get used to you don't have to change everything. And this is a tool, the 4 pieces to start you with. Maybe you just take the small one and steam your vegetables from now on. That's your one little baby step resolution, and through the months and the years, you can add on to it. That's what I did in the last 6 months to lose a little bit of weight, and it's not, I don't call it a diet, I just call it a little lifestyle change, and that's what I love about it.
Proud of you, by the way.
Thank you.
4,000 have now been picked up tonight on In the Kitchen with David. It's brand new from Systema. So if you remember that name, Systema has the mugs.
The mugs.
We have them in the regular size. We have them in the jumbo size. Now we have the 4-piece heat and eat set. The 2 smaller sizes are 2 1/4 cups a piece. The 2 larger sizes are 5 1/4 cups a piece. So you're getting all 4 pieces for a one-day only price of $19.98, and we have 2 easy payments of $9.99. That price tag on your screen is the lowest price that they absolutely will be for the next 6 months. Now, the price goes away at the end of the day, and those 2 easy payments of $9.99 go away at the end of the day. If that helps make it a little more budget-friendly for you, those are gone at the end of the day today. So K47519, still available, but let me show you the color choices down in front. 4,500 have now been ordered. This set of red is always a popular choice. Red is a popular color, and it continues to be in this choice tonight. So, set of 4 in the red, set of 4 in the blue next door, 1,800 in the blue, set of 4 in the green, 1,800 there, and then the set of 4 in the purple, 1,300. Cannot stress the one-day only price enough. Also, need to remind you that if you are trying to place your order for K47519, please go to QVC.com and your mobile apps if you're able, because our phone lines are very, very busy at this precise moment. This is In the Kitchen with David. This is Mark Charles Masilli.
That's me.
Much love to you, my friend. We have
Thank you.
more to talk about in this program.
In the meanwhile, I'm having baked potatoes, and I'm stuffing them with sour cream and cheese.
As you should. Continue chatting with Stacy on Facebook. We're taking a very short break, but on the other side of that break, we have more kitchen fun to come. So come on back.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
You can make anything happen. In my life, there are no no's. Just, how can I? I strive to make things that make people's lives better. There's nothing more rewarding than knowing that you have really helped others and changed people's lives. That's why I love what I do.
Join Lori on QVC.
It's Fashions Night In on QVC. In January, Amy Strand will be your host for PM Style. Then join Sean Killinger for Logo with Lori Goldstein.
Go downtown, read all about it. Nothing said, no doubt about it. Did you find just what you're after? I think it's time for laughter.
Refresh your look by trying something new and beautifully you during Beauty Month, now through February 1st on QVC.
Hey everybody, welcome back into In the Kitchen with David. The big guy's on vacation, and so tonight Stacy and I are with you in the kitchen. David will be back with you on Sunday. He is enjoying some very much deserved time off, and I've been saying this over the last couple of episodes. He wrote a cookbook this year. He's been working live television for 52 weeks in a row, for crying out loud. The man deserves a little foot up time. So very happy to be filling in for him, but he will be back with you Sunday. Now, let's talk about an item that rocked the roof on Sunday. It's the FoodSaver, and this is your frequent use FoodSaver, the one you leave out on the countertop. It's the Fresh Saver with fresh containers and zipper bags. That clearance price is less than $40, and I'm saying that up early, loud and proud, because that value is phenomenal, and that helped contribute to 7,000 of them being ordered on Sunday. So very, very popular. Very, very easy to help save money over time, too. When you're removing the oxygen from your food, you're helping it last longer. So Lisa Brady's back with us tonight.
Hi,
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
My
I'm
gosh.
so happy to be here.
So good to see you, my friend. So feel free to give us a call. If you want to talk to us about your FoodSaver, we'd love to hear from you, 800-395-1601. This little tower of power, though.
That's what we call it, the Tower of Power, because it is a commercial quality vacuum sealing machine, so don't be fooled by the size. But we wanted something that would just fit on your countertop, that had the reusable bags, that had that zipper in it, just something nice and easy. But then the whole pack up, I think, is fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now, this one is your Fresh Saver. Next door is everything that you're getting with it. So this is the larger of the two containers, the 5-cup fresh container.
Right.
This is the 3-cup fresh container.
You got it.
But then we get bags up front as well. So we get the 2 1-quart or the 1-gallon bags and the 2 1-quart zipper bags. So everything you see there coming to you for a clearance price of $39.98. We have free shipping and handling, and we have 6 easy payments of $6.66. Now, with that free shipping and the fact that at retail this could sell for $69.83. You're actually saving $35.35. Now, we'll talk about the fact that on QVC.com there are more containers available.
Yes.
But I have to say it one more time. On Sunday, 7,000 were ordered just during In the Kitchen with David alone. So really, really popular choice for the value and the function, because I don't want my strawberries to have little fur jackets on.
I know, right? Well, this is what happens. It starts to get moldy literally within a couple of days, if it's not already got mold on the bottom when you bring it home, right? But all you have to do is vacuum seal it. Put it in a container like this, and I'm just going to lean down. If you can hear this, that's the sound of freshness. So now what you can do is, after a couple days, you can get your strawberries, and sorry I can't do it from back here, but look at how fresh they look. Look at the difference. All right, so get it home, vacuum seal it. Here's the beauty of it. You can get in and out of it all day long. You don't have to worry about cutting a bag. Just make sure you really push that lid on, and I'm going to show you. There's a square on the bottom here. All right, and there's a square on the bottom of your machine, right where that bullseye is. You literally just put it on like that, and I'm gonna have you watch this as it dimples. Lower your head down, and you press the start button right up at the top. Automatically, you see that that dimples. That means it's removing all the air. Why is that important? Because air is what's gonna make it go moldy and look like it's got a fur jacket, which you don't want.
No.
Right? But that's how easy it is. And then again, I wanna get into it. I simply press this button. And again, that's the sound of freshness. And you can do it over and over. The containers are microwave safe. They're dishwasher safe. They go in your freezer. I mean, they're perfect. They're perfect for everything that you want to do.
We have a little graphic that we want to show you about saving money, because it's not just about the savings off of the retail price that we have in our clearance price. Take a look at this chart.
Right, I love this. So what we did is we went to a grocery store and we bought $194 worth of groceries. So then what we did is we bought the same quantity of groceries, but we bought them in the family packs or the larger packs. That same amount of groceries only cost us $130. So immediately we saved 33%, which equates to, in 1 week, $64. Wow. I mean, that pays for the machine right off the bat. In 1 week, you would save $278. In 1 year, $3,300 that goes back in your pocket.
And you know, it's 2019 now, and so everybody's thinking about resolutions. You're thinking about the top 3 resolutions are making smarter food choices, dropping a little bit of weight, and saving money.
Right.
That right there, $3,300. If you could save that in 2019, that could help with so many things. We've talked about it could be college tuition. It could be an amazing trip for the family. So many things. So keep that in mind when you're taking a look at everything that you're getting here. Now, our clearance price items are all on 6 easy payments, but that offer goes away at the end of the day today. So keep your eye on the fact that you're saving $35.35 with that clearance price that we have tonight. And the fact, too, that it's about 8 3/4 inches high, the machine is.
Right.
So tucks underneath your counter doesn't take up a big footprint at all.
It doesn't, not at all. This is the one you're going to want to leave on your countertop because you're going to want to use it over and over and over. Again, we're giving you the reusable zipper bag. So you saw literally in 30 seconds, I did my onions, I did my muffins, I did limes, I did cheese. It goes on and on and on. And then the beauty of it is it's so simple and easy. What you do is you just open up that reusable zipper, you take out what you want, then all you do is you reseal it again. Just make sure you seal it all the way because these are extra double thick. You're going to lower the head down on that bullseye and press that one button and it automatically starts to remove all the air. That's how simple and easy it is.
Awesome.
And you know what I have to tell you? I just realized I was at the grocery store and the lady in front of me, I was there for like 10 minutes, coupon after coupon after coupon, and I thought, oh my gosh, why am I not clipping coupons? And I thought, I know why, because I don't have the time.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm saving my money by vacuum sealing. I was like, I'm a winner.
I know.
I was, because I was feeling ashamed that I wasn't clipping coupons, but I don't have the time for that.
You know what, as we move over to talk about the containers, I want to show you in front. You can actually pick up more containers on QVC.com, and we have them showing in the front of the table. So this is a separate purchase. It's K48721. It's a 10-piece container set. You get a larger one, and then you get a but look, you get poaching trays there too.
That. Yes.
And we're going to show you how that helps with infusing. But 700 have now been ordered of the offer, which is K48705. It's the FoodSaver Fresh Saver. And the containers you said are really for our foods that we're either storing or marinating that have a little more liquid.
Yeah, that have liquid or that you want to put in your freezer because these are freezer safe. You see
it.
You've got the dimple, but here what I love too is, so, you know, meatballs, meat sauce, whatever it is you want to freeze. And then here, now what you can do is take it out and put it right in the microwave. Just turn the lid a little bit and put it right in your microwave. You can eat out of that and then you can put that right in the dishwasher.
Awesome,
All
awesome,
right.
awesome.
You talked about marinade.
this.
I love this. Okay, so it's really hard for me to show you how the fibers can pull apart. So here I have steak, here I have chicken. So super easy. In 15 minutes, you can marinate what's equivalent to doing it for 4 to 5 hours in your refrigerator.
How?
All right, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
So here you've got your square in the bottom again. You just line it up right here on your machine, right over the bullseye. It fits right on there. Lower it down. So what I'm going to show you is, as I hit this button here, you're going to see, first of all, that dimples. All right, but now if you watch from the front, you're going to see how all those marshmallows are expanding. That's what happens to your beef and your chicken when you vacuum seal it. So they all start to pull apart, all those meat fibers, and all the marinade and the flavors and the juice goes right into the meat.
That's how I feel after Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I know, right? And if we can stay with that shot, that is a perfect shot. I'm going to show you as I press the button and release it. We'll just go right back to that. You see how that goes down? That's what happens. All the marinade gets trapped into your meat so that your meat becomes moist.
That's
and
so
tender
cool how that works.
and delicious and flavorful, unlike you've ever tried before.
Oh, thank you. You know I love to dive in there and try some.
Please do.
Let's see.
Yeah, that is just, I mean, it's amazing. The first time I did it, my daughter was like, Mom, what did you do different to the meat?
Every bite
marinated
is
it.
juicy and packed with flavor. Okay, can I
you.
bring you back down here to the end of the
Sure,
table?
let's do that.
Because I want everybody to see the offer because 1,200 have now been picked up tonight
Okay,
on In the Kitchen
thank
with
you.
David.
I'm so
That means
excited.
since Sunday, we've already had 8,200 ordered.
Wow.
So this is the FoodSaver Fresh Saver. This is the one that we refer to throughout presentations as
Yes,
the Tower of
the
Power.
Tower of Power.
This is the one that you're going to leave out. This is for everyday use. It's easy, it's compact, and it's fast. These are the containers that you're getting. So you're getting the 2 bags that are a 1-quart size.
Right.
These are the 2 bags that are a gallon each. These are your 2 containers. You're getting one that's a 3-cup.
Right.
You're getting one that's a 5-cup. Everything you see on the table coming to you for that clearance price of $39.98. We also have 6 easy payments of $6.66 and free shipping and handling.
That's amazing.
Here's the thing too, you're saving $35.35. The 10-piece container set on QVC.com, that's a separate purchase. That one is about $39.
Oh.
So what you're saving, you could put toward the extra
It's almost
containers.
like you're getting them for free if you were paying the regular
It's like
price,
a little,
right?
little extra. So
a little
let's
math
talk.
there.
Let's talk buying in bulk
Okay.
also.
Yeah, let's do that. So there really is a tremendous amount of savings that you can get. All right, so let's say we went to the grocery store. We spent $194. We actually bought the same groceries, but bought it in bulk or the family packs. We saved 33% or $64 in 1 week. And I promise you, these are conservative numbers. Get it home, do a test yourself, you'll see it's more. In 1 month, we saved $278, and in 1 year, $3,300.
If you are following along with a budget and you are looking to save every penny that you can, $3,300 is a whole lot of pennies.
amazing.
And so it's incredible that you get that option. But here's the thing too, when we do make smarter choices, when we cut out fats, when we're trying to watch calories, sometimes you lose flavor.
Yes.
And this is how you can infuse that flavor, but you can still enjoy the fact that you're still on the right track. But wasting money is something that no matter what eating plan you're on, it'll break your heart. Take
Well,
a
that's
look
why
at
a lot
that.
of older
Ooh, that
people,
went
like,
bad.
they work so hard for their money that they don't want to throw this away, and they maybe pick off the mold or pick off the bad pieces. You don't have to ever do that again if you vacuum seal. Look what we did. We took some lunch meat because you know it comes in that deli bag that is always ripped and somebody's never folding it up the right way. So then it starts to go bad. So then you're starting to pick through and say, well, let's see here. Is there some down there that I can eat? Vacuum seal it and don't worry about it. Same thing with the cheese. Don't forget, you can get in and out of these bags over and over and over in 1 day. You don't have to worry about it going bad again. It's going to extend the shelf life 5 times longer.
2,000 have now been picked up tonight on In the Kitchen with David, which means just this week we've already had 9,000 ordered on In the Kitchen with David. So you all are getting the value. I'm so glad because at retail you could spend almost 70. Here you're spending less than 40. So
Yay, it's
with
a
the free
score.
shipping, $35 and change saved. So thank you, Lisa, for bringing it to us
Thanks
tonight.
for
So
having
good to
me.
see you. You know what? This is In the Kitchen with David, so that means Stacey Stauffer's in the house, and she's going to tell us about another great item coming up in the show.
Yes, and also I want to mention our other channel, QVC2, because that's where every night at 9 o'clock we kick off the big value of the day. They call it the big deal on QVC2. So right now, it is happening with Leah Williams, and it is from Susan Graver. It's a liquid knit peplum back top with chiffon overlay. It's less than $30. It's on our Best Easy Pay to get it home for less than $5, and it comes in great colors. And liquid knit means it resists wrinkles, easy to care for, great if you travel. So definitely check it out on QVC2. But coming up on this program, on In the Kitchen with David, look what's here. It's a bestseller, actually. 25,000 sets of our squeegee, scraper, and spatula sets have been sold here at QVC. But guess what? We're saying goodbye. We're not reordering this, but you're going to get a crazy value because you get all 3 home for less than $13.50. I choose purple. We've got other colors. It's a hot pick. It's coming up on clearance. Super, super great set to have when you're cooking in the kitchen, Mare.
Thank you, Stacey. I like it too because if you have anybody that's in your way in the kitchen, you can shake it at them and say, I need that space back. It's a little pointer. So we are super excited about, speaking about getting things back, this is an item that we have not seen since July. It is back in stock. I know if you're a Corozonas fan, you're gonna be doing David's happy dance in your living room because this is M53837. This is the Corozonas 24-count oatmeal squares. We have 3 options for you. We've got chocolate, we've got fruit, we've got a combination for everybody. But first and foremost, I wanna bring in Marie-Louise Ludwig because she is our dear friend, who brings us so much deliciousness to the kitchen. And this one, we were pretty excited because we haven't seen this in months.
We have not. And what better time than now to start thinking about that most important organ in your body, and that is your heart. And not only are these Corozonas bars absolutely delicious, but they're also a very smart choice for thinking about snacking for your heart, and we're going to tell you why.
Yay! Okay, so if you know Corazones and you just say, I need to know what you have because I want to place my order, this is the option up top that we call chocolate lovers. So you're getting how many in each one?
You're getting 12 of the chocolate chip and 12 of the ever popular white chocolate macadamia.
Little chocolate for everybody. And then we have fruit.
Fruit lovers. In that you'll get 12 of the banana walnut and 12 of the cranberry flax, all individually wrapped.
Little more limited in the fruit choice, but then how about that combo?
The combo.
Choice?
I love what we've done with the
This
combo
is cool.
because this is going to give you 6 of each, so you can try all of the flavors.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a QVC price of $44.50. Free shipping and handling. 2 easy payments are available if you use your debit, credit, or Q card of $22.25. But if you use your Q card, you can bump it to $3. But there's no auto delivery here. So you've been waiting, you've been looking, you've been hoping. Tonight's the night to stock up. All right. Phytosterols.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about the plant sterol story. So look, this is a beautiful, beautiful bar. It's loaded with rolled oats. It's got a great source of whole grains and proteins. But here's what we want you to know what makes these bars different. In conjunction with a diet that's low in saturated fat and cholesterol, the plant sterols in each one of these bars can help to reduce your total and your LDL cholesterol, which is your bad cholesterol. And Mary, we can safely say, may reduce your risk of heart disease. How does this work? We have a really great picture story that helps to illustrate all this here. So think about this. In your daily diet, you have choices. You can enjoy just one delicious Corazona square, or you can eat 44 pears, or 30 apples, or 36 bananas, or 53 peppers, 36 onions, or 61 tomatoes to get the benefits of what these plant sterols will do when you enjoy them to help to lower your cholesterol.
So nice.
No kidding.
It's so amazing. And so if you are thinking in the new year, you know, I'm trying to cut out artificial sweeteners. There are no artificial sweeteners here.
Nope.
If you are looking and you're saying, you know what, I would really like to cut out trans fat, there is no trans fat in here.
None.
They are individually wrapped. This is a great snack to carry with you in your bag. This is a great snack to tuck in for the kids, but the flavors.
Yeah, well, you know what? When they're putting together this recipe, and by the way, this is cutting edge. This is something that Corazones has exclusivity with.
Right.
So if you're going to do a recipe and you're excited about it and you really want people to love them, they have to taste good.
Right.
So thinking about everything that goes into these, rolled oats, sweetened with date paste and plum puree. How about when you start with chocolate? How about a dark chocolate that's loaded with the antioxidants? How about when you do nuts, macadamia and white chocolate and all those great rolled oats together? Rolled oats, a great source of fiber. Next to that, yes, these are fruity and delicious, and the banana walnut tastes a lot like your grandma's banana walnut bread, but think about this as well. Bananas loaded with potassium, walnuts loaded with omega-3s. And then down here on the end, last but not least, how about flax seeds? All over the news about the importance of flax seeds.
Oh, yes.
And then you've got those great fruits with the dried cranberries in there. So every attention to detail in this recipe.
They're tender. They're like a really, like those soft baked cookies, like you get that soft push on
nice
them.
and moist
Now,
feel.
I have to say, if you've met me before, you know that I have to eat gluten-free. These have no gluten-containing ingredients. Now, if you know that you can't have anything near gluten, these are not processed in a place that is completely gluten-free. So just keep that in mind. If you ever see me snacking on Corazones, that's because the ingredients are so clean. I can, but you have to make your own choices. So this is the chocolate lover's choice. Only 1,000 in this choice. This is where you get the 12 in the chocolate chip and you get the 12 in the white chocolate macadamia. We love Corazones at my house. In the fruit choice, we have 800. You get 12 of the banana walnut and 12 of the cranberry flax. Soft, full of flavor, but in that combo, that's the most popular one right now.
Yeah, try all of them.
Let's talk plant sterols again, because folks we're kind of starting to jump in and see this is a great way to snack.
Here's what we want you to know about these bars. So in conjunction with a diet that's low in saturated fat and cholesterol, when you're thinking about your heart health, These plant sterols in these bars can help to reduce your total and LDL cholesterol, which is the bad cholesterol, and may reduce your risk of heart disease. Mary, across the board, it's the #1 killer, heart disease. But here's something to think about now. In your daily diet, you can eat 1 Corazona squares, by the way, about 190 calories, or you can eat 44 pears, 30 apples, 36 bananas, 53 peppers, 36 onions, or 61 tomatoes. By the way, if you're like me and you eat 2 a day, double the fruits and vegetables. Take a look at this over here.
Oh, come on.
Take a look at real life.
I brought Kyle to have a chocolate chip.
Try them, Kyle.
I'm gonna try it.
He's so sweet. You know what? When you care about somebody, you care about their heart too.
You
How
do.
do you feel about the chocolate chip?
It's chewy and you can actually taste the chocolate, which is really nice.
See?
It's not disguised by everything else.
It's not like you're eating, you know, oh, it's so good for me, but I lost the taste.
And how are the plant sterols? How do those taste?
Can't.
Yeah.
You can't taste them.
It's like an oatmeal cookie.
You're so
Yeah.
sweet. Thank you, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
You know what? 900 have now been ordered, but you're
Well,
showing
come on
us.
over here.
I don't want to eat
all
all
right,
that.
so think about this. You've got this beautiful food loaded with rolled oats, a great source of proteins and whole grains, tastes delicious. So your choices. You can eat 1 of these a day to help with your heart health, or you can eat all these bananas, or all of these peppers, or all of these apples, or 1 of these delicious Corazona squares. Have it at breakfast. Have this be your 3 p.m. break that afternoon slump in there. I keep these in my glove box. They're delicious, warmed up out of the wrapper for about 15 seconds in the microwave.
Ooh.
Great way to start your children off thinking about your heart. Super if you're 100.
That's right. I
Either
love
way.
them. You know what? 2 easy payments of $22.25 are available tonight. These are back. And Marie Louise, thank you,
I
my
love
friend.
'em.
I know you do.
I will see you soon.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. Thanks for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
You know what? It's time for a hot pick. Oh, I almost got ahead of y'all there. That's a first. You know what? The hot pick shares the spotlight with the today's special value, and it's something that is such a fantastic offer that we want to give it a little bit more of a highlight so that you don't miss a moment. This is K45760. This is a set of 3 squeegee, scraper, and spatula set that's solid metal on the inside and then a little flexi silicone on the edge. So whether you're using it in a pan or you want to use it when you're baking, so many different uses for you. But this is a customer top rated set, 106 5-star reviews to be exact. And it's already no reorder, but 200 have already been ordered, and Mark Charles Masilli is displaying how beautifully it works in the
So
pan.
it takes any heat, it does not stain, it will not melt on you, and it scrapes, it squeegees everything. If you want great scrambled eggs, the secret is not to leave them. You have to constantly keep moving them. You're fluffing them with the air, and if you've got a scraper and a squeegee like this, you can constantly do it. The French actually put a lot of air into their omelets. That's how they have a French omelet. It's so light and fluffy.
It's true.
If you can do this, that you need the right tool for it, and this is it. Always constantly move your omelet, but you're looking at whether this is nonstick or not. Nothing's scraping the pan. It's squeegeeing the pan. It's not going to melt. It's not going to discolor. It really creates a beautiful way of cooking. So that's the cooking thing. I'm actually going to turn this off so I don't burn my eggs.
Well, while you do, I'll
Yep,
give
go ahead.
everybody a little peek in the front because you're getting 3 of them for that clearance price. You get the squeegee, the scraper, and the spatula. I just like their names.
Aren't they great?
In the red, most popular in that red. We also have the black, most limited in the black. We have the aqua, we have the green, and then we have the purple there at the end. Now, these were a QVC price of $22.50. We now have them for the first day ever at that clearance price of $13.48. 500 have now been ordered, and we have 6 easy payments of $225. Now, those easy payments go away at the end of the day, and it's on free shipping and handling.
Oh my gosh.
I
this is
know.
literally a no-brainer.
Yeah,
Not
it's
kidding.
time.
Okay. This is the most important tool out of all of them. You've seen the spatula before, you've seen the little guy. This is the first ever. Any of your blenders that have the blades in the bottom, this is actually made for that. Why? We did a flexible tip on there, okay? So this is all steel on the inside, but we left the steel out of the tip. Why? So you can go all the way down, and when you're making the peanut butter, when you're doing it goes underneath the blades. See that? So underneath the blades, no matter what you have. So it was the first ever truly spatula that bends and contorts underneath the blade that was ever created. That's why this is the hero of the set.
You guys made us a clear one
yep. Show
so
you.
that we could show. Now, we don't have this one as an option.
but
We
it's
just
to
made
prove
this
to you.
specifically to show.
See that? That's all stainless steel, but notice the tip I was talking about earlier. See that? There's nothing there because we need that flexibility depending on what machine you use. I'm showing a Vitamix. You realize it works on every blender, whether it's a KitchenAid, whether it's Cook's Essentials, whether it's a brand we don't even know the name of, it works for them. The other thing that I love is if you've got food processors, this is great for the food processor. When you're mincing onions, garlic, whatever, it scrapes around and collects that half an onion or that whole onion when you normally have to take a spoon, and you can actually gather everything around and squeegee it off and get all your onions, and then, of course, you know, use them and serve them inside the recipe. So there's all of that. Then they also work on your KitchenAid stand mixers. So whether you have the big guy, the big beast that I call this one, you can actually scrape the sides. Look at this. Scrape all the way inside of there, and it contorts and goes to the bowl. I mean, look at that bowl. You can see right through it.
Completely clean down the side. That's
we love
nice.
that, right?
That means you're not wasting any ingredients. By the way, 2,200 have now been picked up and in the kitchen with David tonight. Here's everything that you're getting and our color options for you in this brand new low clearance price. You get the squeegee, the scraper, and the spatula. So red is by far the most popular color. Next door we have black. There are only 1,000 left in the black. Then we have the aqua. Then we have the green. Next and last, we have that beautiful purple. So 2,500 have now been picked up. Free shipping and handling, $13.48. Please use QVC.com or your mobile apps. You're seeing the reviews for this customer top rated item going across the bottom of your screen. I tried to say item and bottom at the same time.
Great idea. I Tom.
This product does what it is supposed to do. That's what I love to read. She says that it is simple and durable and a good value. Definitely would recommend and buy again. This is one too that we have no reorder planned for it. So if you're like Kit Kat Girl who left that review and you want to pick it up, tonight's the night to do it because at this price, they're not going to stick around. Kit Kat Girl said, these are so sturdy and convenient. I especially like the skinny one to get out the ice cream off the inside of the turner on an ice cream maker.
How cool is that? I didn't think of that one.
I love that she left an example. That's so cool.
The smallest of jars. You can get to the bottom and use up everything in the jar. Don't waste. If you have my pull chop, any size, this is a great tool for the pull chop because, again, you're doing garlic. Look at that. I can actually scrape, even with the bumps inside these bowls, which you know that there's those gripper bumps in there. I can scrape all the garlic, whether you're doing one clove or several cloves, and actually scoop them all out. So if you have any food processor, any KitchenAid stand mixer, any blender, or any chopper, this is a tool you need. Then you can use it cooking in all your vessels and never to stain it.
Can I
and
fold?
Fold, yes. It's a great for bakers if you love to fold. It is an amazing product to fold.
You can scrape around the outside of the bowl, really incorporate all the ingredients together. 4,500 of the squeegee, the scraper, and the spatula set have now been picked up, but we are very, very busy on our phone lines. So please go to QVC.com. Please use your mobile apps to secure your order and fold away.
Fold away. Again,
gently folding it in.
The secret is having the metal wrapped in silicone. What's silicone? It is stain resistant. It is odor resistant. It's never going to melt and take out any heat. We took a clear one to show you what the whole body looks like, okay? So that is a stainless steel body that's put all the way in. Follow that all the way down to there. That's the important part. So that's going to keep it sturdiness. But then we need the flexibility. So we didn't put it on the tip. We didn't put it on the edge because we want to be able to contort and actually get underneath those blades in all your machinery. Then we took the regular ones and cut them in half, again, just to prove to you that inside every single one is that metal body. These are cut in half, and these are two shapes cut. There you have it. So this is not just a flexible spatula that's going to collapse on you. It's not going to stain on you. It's not going to absorb any heat. It's going to stay because it's stainless steel, but it's wrapped, never going to have any heat. This could be sitting in a boiling pot of oil. You can pull it right out with your bare hands because it's never going to transfer any heat.
So does that mean they're also dishwasher safe?
Dishwasher safe is like child's play for this.
So 6,000 have now been ordered and in the kitchen with David tonight. Let me show you everything that you're getting. You're getting the squeegee, the scraper, and the spatula set. Maybe you use the spatula when you're making your eggs, as one of our reviewers pointed out. Maybe use the smaller one in the smaller jars. Maybe you use the longer one in your Vitamix. However you do it, there's no wrong way, but the red is very, very popular tonight at In the Kitchen with David, so I would not hesitate on that one either. Next door, we have the black. We have 200 remaining in the black. Next door to that is the aqua. We have 1,500 remaining in the aqua. In green, we have 1,500. And in the purple, we have 1,300. This is a customer top rated set that we have absolutely adored, but there is no reorder planned at this time. The clearance price is $13.48 for all 3 tools on free shipping and handling. And if you notice, our clearance price items are on 6 easy payments until the end of the day today.
Cool is that?
So we have 6 easy payments here of $2.25. Yes, the easy pay on K45760 goes away at the end of the day. So if you do want to pick up more than one set, easy pay makes it more budget friendly. But update for everybody, black is gone.
Okay. What I love also, because they're flexible and they're not going to stain or take any heat, they're great as scrapers too. So we actually did this, watch this. So Mary was folding with this, but we have great whipped cream and chocolate. Look, I can scrape the edge of it, I can scrape the edge of it, and I'm not losing any valuable chocolate. Isn't that great?
Well over half of the quantity that we had for tonight's show are already gone. 8,000 have been ordered.
It's a killer deal.
I mean, it's one of those that when Mark Charles and I meet before the show, which we always do when we work together, we talk about the items that are coming up. And we looked at each other and we just said, it's silicone, it's metal, so that means it's sturdy and flexible. You're getting all 3 tools for that first time at that low clearance price of $13.48. And we said, we might as well just dance around and wave.
Seriously,
all 3 of them over our heads.
It just makes sense.
It makes so much sense. We started the presentation with 5 colors. We are now down to 4. 9,000 have now been ordered. As a reminder, please, our operators are working as fast as they can on the phone lines. If you would be a dear and you are able to order on QVC.com or your mobile apps, we are sorry that you have to wait for a moment because we're so busy on the phones, but if you want to secure your order and move on, you need to do so on our website and on our mobile apps. It's a free download to your phone, but free shipping and handling is something that, yes, I probably would wait for. So take advantage of all of that now, but know that this is no reorder. So just to remind everybody, this is a squeegee, a scraper, and a spatula, all 3. We started the show with over 14,000 sets. If you want the red, we have 1,800 remaining. That's still our most popular right now. If you want the aqua, we have 800 remaining. If you want the green, we have 1,100 remaining. If you want the purple, we have 900 remaining. Just another reminder, we broadcast to 100 million homes.
Just a couple.
So when I say 1,100, 2,000, that's
Those
not
are not
that
big
many
numbers.
to go around, especially when you think about all the people waiting on the phone right now. Here's another thing, little tip about me and Mark Charles, we do not waste Nutella.
Never.
Not once.
Get it down to the bottom. Look, there's more Nutella in there. We can make a whole sandwich and a half in there. But look at that. Let's clean this out. Look at that. Let's get every last bit. Think of all the peanut butters, the mayonnaises, the whipped creams, all of the jellies. You can actually clean out and scrape the bottom of all those jars and get to the very bottom. There is food down there. People, do not waste the food that we spent good money on. And this is a tool that helps you. So remember, it was originally created for all the blenders. There was a problem. We couldn't get underneath the blades that don't come off when you're making the peanut butter and the cream and the compote. Now you can because of that. But because it's such a great design, it works in all of your electrics in your home to clean them and then go beyond and use the jars and fold and make your scrambled eggs because it doesn't take any heat, it doesn't take any odors, and it won't stain.
We started our presentation with 14,000 sets. We have 800 in the red. We have aqua. We have 400 in the aqua.
Oh, wow.
In the green, we have 800. And in that purple, we have 700 remaining, and then that is
Mary, they get it. This is a killer deal.
I know. Our viewers are super smart.
Come on, they're smart.
I know. Free shipping.
They've been seeing me sell this for how long? This is a killer deal.
First day
by the way,
presented
we'll make a
at
new
low
set,
price.
but get this set.
Yeah,
like, that's the whole point of this clearance.
This is the value
is just
that you
get
want.
It out of the warehouse.
$13.48. We have a little question, little factoid for everybody.
Okay, but it's not a trivia question for me because my friend Mary would never do that to me.
We will answer it after our 2 quick take presentations. You've probably heard about about eating pork and sauerkraut on New Year's Day, but have you ever wondered why?
I absolutely have wondered why.
The answer in a couple of presentations, so stick around, you'll see it. But right now, here's Stacy with our first quick take with Chef Joe McAllister. Take it away, Stacy.
Thank you very much, Mary. I'm Pennsylvania Dutch, so I know the answer to that question. Yes, it is time for Kitchen Quick Take. So we've got a couple of items, very low quantity, not much left to go around, but you're going to get a screaming good deal because of that. Chef Joseph McAllister, 25, probably 30 years now in the business, in the food industry.
25.
Okay, oh, you want to stay at 25?
Yeah. I'm in my...
Well, I've been saying that, and I've been here 5 years now, so I'm kidding. I'm just giving my buddy a hard time. We spent many overnights together. It's so good to see you. This is awesome. You bring in Cook's Essentials, our professional grade, inexpensive cookware, and what you brought tonight are something that's going to help you expand and improve your cooking space in your oven. It's a set of crisping, baking, and oven racks. So crisping food with this rack, and then maybe having an easier cleanup with this one. It can be a baking sheet, but think of all the cheesy, greasy messes that fall down into the oven. How many available? 2,500 of these available, and look at this price. We're under $18, and the Easy Pay, $3 and change. These are very, very clever.
They're very clever, and they're actually just a continuation of something we've already done in the past. The grill sheets, you've seen those before, and the mesh baskets, both for oven use and barbecue use. So what we decided to do here is actually expand it so it's its own shelf. It's its own shelf, its own oven rack, right in your oven, expandable to 25 inches. So for example, with these mozzarella sticks here, I'm baking them on the perforated sheet, and then look, I'm catching the cheese that's falling off of those mozzarella sticks on the solid sheet underneath. So you're not messing up the oven, just dropping them on the floor. That's okay.
Roger the mouse will get that.
But you see then also you get that great non-stick, and that's marvelous, and they're also heat safe to 500 degrees.
So we didn't have to use any cooking spray
No.
on the crisper, and we don't have to grease any of the solid sheet as well.
Absolutely not. And then when you want the perfect French fry, do it on the perforated sheet right here. You see how beautiful they are. These are perfect French fries, Stacy. Go ahead and help yourself. But I want you to look at this version of the French fry, because when you put it on a solid sheet like this, you get a soggy fry.
Because the grease collects at the bottom
Exactly.
of that.
You're not getting that crispy fry.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting that perfect result each and every time. So whether it's the fries or the onion rings, which are also perfect each and every time, because you have that air circulation. And once again, these are a hand wash item. They're not going to fit in your dishwasher, but heat safe to 500 degrees.
All right.
So melty cheese and whatever.
Let me show you this. This is how they expand. So will fit most size ovens, just will not fit on your countertop convection oven. So that's how you get to fit the rack. This is a solid one. Again, you don't need to use any grease or cooking spray. Can be your baking sheet or just to keep the cheesy, greasy messes from getting to the bottom of the oven. Here's the crisper. This is $3 on Easy Pay, but once they're gone, that's it. They are not coming back. So there's no reorder. I would not wait on this. Pastries are great. I just tried to do chocolate croissants for New Year's Day.
Exactly. Pain au chocolat, and it's perfect each time you do it with these sheets, because the heat is going to transfer with the solid sheet. Then you can also keep that mess from collecting in the bottom of the oven. You know what happens. You forget about it. You turn the oven on the next time, and then you're calling the fire department because the smoke detector's going off.
True story. Happened to me the first time I cooked Christmas dinner for my family. And then again, I think it's just ultimate for those cookies.
Yes.
Even just every day.
Absolutely.
It's easy to clean up. It's an essential tool that really, at $3 at Easy Pay, you get a baking sheet, solid sheet, and you get the crisper from Cook's Essentials. Chef Joseph McAllister.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. You're
So
going to
good to
continue
work
next
with you again. Yes.
with Mary DeAngelis
I
in another
am.
quick take.
Yes, I am.
All right, I'll let you
Running
get
this
to
way.
it.
Thank
All right,
you.
run fast. Run fast. Oh, there's Roger the mouse getting that cheese stick. Oh my goodness. Mary?
That was good. You know, we have one more quick take with Chef Joe McAllister, who's going to talk to us about Cook's Essentials. And this is a Cook's Essentials Charlotte 3-piece ceramic bakers with the wire racks. While Joe's walking over, I want to show you the color choices because these are absolutely beautiful. Take a look at the color. Hey, there he is. Take a look at the color choice in front. We call this set blue. The next one we call tan. The next color choice is gray, and we have them for you also in the red. They're a clearance price of $28.98. They're on free shipping and handling, and they're on 6 easy payments of $4.83. But Joe McAllister,
hello.
So lovely
So
to
good to
see
see you. And I love your tweet, by the way. That's
Thank
fantastic.
you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when I go with an English tweed,
There
I
you
do
go.
think of you.
We're going to go horseback riding later.
Oh, where are my boots? Okay, so this is from Cook's Essentials,
Yes.
but it's ceramic.
Ceramic, beautiful bakers, your most popular sizes. This is your 1.5 quart pan right here. So
Okay.
this is your 1 pound loaf.
Got
That's
it.
exactly what that equivalency is. And then when you look at the other sizes down here, you've got the 2.5 quart up to 3.5 quart, which is your 9 by 13. So these are your interior measurements. So when you're baking a 1 pound loaf pan, right, you're doing a pound cake, or the meatloaf with the bacon weave right on top, it's absolutely perfect. And also that great nonstick, because it's going to be naturally releasing, just like
Really
that.
pretty. I mean, we get the 1.5 quart, the 2.5 quart, and the 3.5 quart size. Each one comes with a wire rack.
Exactly. So that's wonderful. Going to the table, you're going to protect your tabletop, your tablecloth, your countertop when you have those hot things coming out of the oven. And then when you look at that beautiful design, Mary, when you look inside, you see that wax resist. So it's the Charlotte design that you're looking at.
Really
and
pretty.
that beautiful wax resist design. It's almost like a weathered wash. So have you ever had that favorite pair of jeans or those Breton red shorts? Here they are right here, right?
So
Just
funny.
fantastic.
So this is the blue, and we have 700 remaining. Tan is next door. We have 500 remaining. Gray is next to that, and we have 250. And then we have the red at the very end, in which we have 600 left in the red. Now, the price tag here is a clearance price of $28.98. The Easy Pay, as you know, our clearance price items are on 6 easy payments through the end of the day, so enjoy those while you can. 6 easy payments of $4.83. 1.5 quart baker, 2.5 quart baker, and a 3.5 quart baker, each with its own properly fitting wire rack. But these are still dishwasher, microwave, and as you're showing us, oven safe.
That's right. So oven safe to 500 degrees, so we can get that nice cheesy bubbling crust right on top of the mac and cheese. This is with a little bit of bacon, because we know a certain someone loves bacon with the mac and cheese.
It's an homage.
It's a food group, isn't it? It should be. It smells
funny.
good.
It absolutely should.
But that is wonderful. And then, of course, you're seeing that natural release there. The cheese is not sticking, going to clean up so easily in the
So lovely. You know, one more time, I just want you to see the color choices down in front, because we all need great bakers, right? But we all don't always have the perfect color to go with what we may already have at home. So here they are in the set of 3 in the blue. You have a 1.5 quart, 2.5 quart, 3.5 quart, all with wire racks. Here we have them in tan. Next door we have them in the gray. Last call in that gray, by the way.
Aww.
And then at the very end, we have the red. Clearance price $28.98 and 6 easy payments and free shipping and handling. Joe, thank you, my friend.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Always
So-
good to see
so
you.
fast.
Thank you for inviting
So
me.
good to
in.
see you.
Thank you.
K45768, continue to place your orders. And for those of you that picked up our set of 3, congratulations. Those have sold out. Stacy is going to answer our trivia, and who better to answer?
Right?
Than a Pennsylvania Dutch girl.
Than a Pennsylvania Dutch girl. All right, so about eating pork and sauerkraut on New Year's Day. Why? Well, it's believed to be good luck. So what happens is usually before the meal, those seated at the table wish each other as much goodness and money as the number of shreds of cabbage in the pot of sauerkraut. And as far as the pork is concerned, the pig is only able to look forward. And so, to be considered a symbol of good luck, the pig serves as a reminder for us to look forward into the new year and the new possibilities, and never to look backwards. Oh, I'm looking forward, that's for sure. Right at this, Mary's pick of the show. Germac, this is the winter favorites nut assortment. It is back in stock. Last time we had this, the immediate ship date sold out. It's on 2 easy payments, and we do have auto delivery, but it's the Frosty Nights with the blends of the cherries, the cranberries, and the pecans, and those dark chocolate chunks that I really love. You get Frosty Nights, caramel turtle pecan cherry mix, and the honey nut toffee blend as part of your winter favorites mix. Coming up in the show, 2 easy payments. All right, Eric Thies, back with more. Mary. sorry.
Hey everybody, welcome back in the kitchen with David. Don't worry, we're still friends. I just came over to this side of the table to show you exactly what you're getting for this phenomenal price on your screen.
Yeah, this is so cool.
I want you to get right up close and personal with Copper Chef because we love Copper Chef on the stovetop. We love Copper Chef in all kinds of different places in the house. Now you can have Copper Chef in your microwave with the grill that turns into the grill press lid and accessories for $19.98. I cannot even believe it. Okay, this is the black. The one right next door is your blue. That's actually marine blue to be specific, and we have 400 remaining. At the end, that's where you see, at the end you see the burgundy. Now there are 600. You are getting a little silicone baking tray to use on the inside if you would like. You also get a steaming or poaching tray to use on the inside. But here's the magic, okay? Now it's a lid. With this ring on the inside, you can take it out, and then you can charge up the lid and use it as a grill press. So it's a lid and a grill press all in one. Now, hang on a second. The QVC price is $55. It is now $19.98. You still get the Ceramotech nonstick on the inside of your brand new microwave grill, but it's free shipping and handling.
Free?
It's 6 easy payments of $333. Are we saving more than we're spending?
I don't know. Are we?
We are.
Let me get out my iPhone.
I know. So Eric Thies, of course, is back with us because when we talk about Copper Chef, we think of our friend Eric Thies, who's brought it to us. I mean, grill steaming and more.
I know. Listen, so microwaving is very interesting. It is very hard to control.
Ooh, that's a good sound.
And in your microwave, you can't grill. You can only reheat. You can do, reheat your Chinese food or your cup of coffee. Now, I'm actually searing in the bottom. Listen to that. And now I'm searing on the top too. I'm already starting to cook. Excuse me. I charged it in the microwave for just a couple of minutes. That heats it up. Now we have some great animation to explain what's happening inside.
Let's take a look.
And it's really going to tell the tale here while I turn this on. So, we figured out a way to harness the power of microwaves so you can cook at the speed of a microwave, but with traditional results. So what do I mean by that? When you cook in a microwave, your chicken is soggy. Your steaks are not seared. You can't make a sandwich. You can't do a panini in your microwave, but now you can because we figured out a way to use traditional heat and microwaves together. I always like to say, don't blame your microwave for being a bad cook. It just never had the tools to do the job properly.
That's really a good point. You know, it's 60% off, and this is why 65,000 of them have been sold. Keep in mind, we're down to 3 colors. So we have the black that's right there in the front. We also have the marine blue. The marine blue, I do believe, is our most limited color choice. We have 350 remaining there. And we also have that beautiful burgundy at the end. Free shipping and handling. Those 6 easy payments of $3.33 are available now, but we can also cook from frozen. Is that not right?
You can. In fact, if you take frozen steaks, now I just want you to see this. I charged this in the microwave.
What do you mean by charge it in the microwave?
So I put it in the microwave for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And when I say it charges it up, it gets it really hot.
Got it. Okay.
So now we're cooking with traditional heat from the top and the bottom, but I'm also now going to put the steaks back in the microwave, and I'm going to cook at the speed of a microwave, but I'm going to get traditional results. Traditional results like a grill press and a cast iron skillet. This technology is not easy to do, believe it or not. So we're using iron ferrite, we're using silicone, and that all sounds fancy, and I'm not going to really get into it. But that's why your microwave can't cook properly. Microwaves are confusing to food, and your results are different every single time you use microwaves. It's just the way it is. That's the engineering of it all.
Yeah.
But if you can harness those microwaves, turn them into traditional heat, then you can use the speed of the microwaves and traditional heat. You cook from the top and the bottom, the inside out, everywhere else. You can actually get amazing seared steaks. You can do paninis. You can do anything in here. Let me show you a couple of things while I have this stuff cooked.
Okay.
So in here, we give you this cute little silicone ring set here. So now you can make these adorable little muffins that pop right out. You can do that with cornbread or cupcakes, whatever you like.
Now, we recommend that you hand wash your Copper Chef microwave
Yes.
grill, but the silicone insert, could we put into the dishwasher?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So this is Ceramotech nonstick coating, so the cleanup is very, very easy. It's a joke. These hamburgers from frozen, you can do them in about 8 minutes. I do them right out of the freezer. In here, I grilled the sausages, so I charged it up for 2 minutes. I got it hot for 2 minutes on high.
Okay.
I seared my sausages. Then I took the sausages out and I put this little ring on there. Put the sauerkraut in, put the sausages back. Now I turned it into a Dutch oven because now I don't have contact with the food anymore, but I'm still getting heat from the top and the bottom. So it's a double Dutch oven in your microwave.
Wow.
So it's a grill press in your microwave. It's a double Dutch oven in your microwave. You can make cornbread in your microwave.
800 have now been ordered, and
Look
if
at
you want
this.
the burgundy or the blue, 200 remaining in each. Wow. Okay, 200 remaining in each, the burgundy and the marine blue. What'd you make there?
Well, look at this. This is a panini, but look at the cheese. Look at that. I pick up the cheese.
Cheese blanket.
Yeah, look at this, beautiful. So it's ooey gooey cheese, but I don't know if you guys can hear that at home, but that's a crunchy piece of bread right there.
Crusty bread makes your heart sing. It
But
really
did
does.
It
in a microwave.
freaks you out in the
It's great,
microwave,
yeah.
right? Because you can't do that.
I know.
No matter how hard you try, unless you have the Copper Chef grill pan, microwave grill pan, you can't do that in your microwave.
What's in here?
Well, there I just steamed some veggies.
Oh, that's
There's
nice.
some broccoli. You put a little water in there,
Peeking.
put the ring down, and then cooking your veggies in the microwave is a great way to go. You save all the nutrients. But again, we're cooking at the speed of a microwave.
So let me show you again down in front that we have 3 colors remaining in the Copper Chef microwave grill with the grill press lid and accessories. We have the black for you. We also have the marine blue. There are 100 remaining in that marine blue. And then we have the burgundy at the very end. We have 6 dozen in the burgundy. Again, you're getting the poaching tray along with it. You are getting the silicone baking or poaching or steaming insert along with it too. But this is where the magic happens. This lid can be used as a lid when you have the ring in place. But, well, the burgundy's gone. When you take out the ring, you can use it as a grill press and the burgundy's gone. So what am I doing out there anyway?
Well, I just, sorry,
Quite all right.
Pepper. I just want to show you guys this really quickly. I know we don't have a lot of time. My salmon and my steak that I just put in the microwave. Let's check out our grill marks. Steak grilled in the microwave, salmon grilled in the microwave.
You put that in at the beginning of the presentation.
Yeah. Look at the marks that you're getting. Think about it. You could never do this. You could never do anything but heat up a cup of coffee or your leftovers. Now you're grilling in your microwave.
Burgundy's gone and marine blue is gone. Continue to place your orders for the black. Enjoy that clearance price of $19.98. And Eric, thank you, my friend.
Oh, no, we're done.
Thank you. Now, you stick around.
Oh.
Thank you for being here.
Okay.
But Christy and Stacy are going to have a little bite of David's recipe to ring in the new year.
Save me a bite.
We are so ready to dive in. Christy Fletcher's like, do we have towels or what? I'm just going to spill this all over me. We'll get you a bib there, darling.
Give me a bib.
So this is David's pork and sauerkraut recipe with potatoes. Oh, Mary, we've got your gluten-free version over there.
These are so nice. What do you think? Hey,
Oh,
Christy.
so good. I like how brothy this recipe is. So it eats like a stew.
I love stew, and I love that hit of sauerkraut. And I make lots, and I'm talking with my mouth open, but I guess we're allowed to do that.
David
I'm
won't
talking
mind.
with my mouth full.
We're all friends here.
I love that hit of sauerkraut in there. Isn't that good?
Oh, I like that a lot. It kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of like a Reuben, but in a stew.
A Reuben in a stew.
Wait a minute, Reuben stew. Can you do that on Step by Step with Stacy one day?
We can.
Okay, thank you.
You gonna come help out?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you can find David's recipes on QVC.com. Okay.
He has more than 1,000. Oh my God. I know, right?
Wow.
Search David's recipes on
Oh, you try
QVC.com
this
for this and all the others.
Do you want
right.
Christy? Do you want us to save you this one for after we're done?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And you saved me
I'm hungry.
some winter's favorite, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Little
like
frosties.
The frosties.
Yeah, I
You
thought
want
that
the
might be.
frosty?
Come on,
Okay,
Christy,
girl.
let's go
You
this
got it.
way.
All right. Thanks, Mama.
We're gonna
Okay.
grab some of the frosties for Stacy. And then we're gonna show you everything that's involved in this winter mix because this is a popular band of favorites. And
To say
this
the
one
least, right?
is from Germac. And so this is 3 jars of winter favorites. This is a nut assortment from some folks who have been doing it for a long, long time and doing it real, real well. This is our go-to. This is my pick of the show. Now, our immediate shipment sold out the last day presented. We have it back in stock. This is beautiful batch roasted nuts. This is a little bit of sweet, a little bit of fruit, and all of that delicious snacking that you're hankering for, but unless you have Germac on the shelf, you're not getting it. Let me show you everything that you're getting. You're getting a 16-ounce jar of the Frosty Nights. That's the one that we were talking about with Stacy.
That's the purple one, yeah.
Ooh, this one we can't wait to get into. We also have a 16-ounce jar of caramel turtle pecan cherry and an 18-ounce jar of honey nut toffee. All coming to you for a featured price of $39.96. Auto delivery is available. You can lock in 3 total shipments that'll arrive every 60 days because once it gets hot outside, can't ship those anymore.
No,
we'll talk about that coming a little bit more in the future. Can you talk to us about each mix, Christy, and tell us about all the magic?
I would be more than happy to do it. And
Thank you, my friend.
mentioned Germac has been around since 1924. Batch roasting nuts and then adding the fruits and the batch roasting nuts is our perfection. That's kind of like that's kind of like the roux. You know what I mean? We start with the roux and then we build recipes, you know, off of that. You know what I mean? And so we'll go down here and actually, if we could start up front here. This is our caramel turtle pecan cherry blend. This is our Customer Choice Food Award winner in 2017.
That's right.
For best snack. You voted for him, and I just want to show you as best I can. This is a turtle. I mean, look at him. It's made in a gourmet mold by a gourmet chocolatier. Look at his little feet, his little head. He's so precious. And in that dome, in that shell, is silky, silky caramel. Ooh. And then to round out the flavor of the original turtle we grew up with, of course, we have to have roasted salted pecans from Germac. And then we have peanut butter drops, a little surprise in there that you wouldn't suspect, but it's all a recipe. Remember, we're building recipes here. And then these are Michigan cherries, what I would really sincerely call our signature fruit. And you can tell, you see the redness in there and how that's soft and squishy in my fingers. That is a beautiful Michigan cherry. Germac is from Michigan. Michigan is the cherry state. We have batch roasted peanuts. Mary, I know you love peanuts.
I am a peanut girl.
I'm a peanut girl too. And then we have batch roasted almonds. That's just one. That's our award winner in 2017. And thank you again for voting for turtle.
That was that caramel turtle pecan blend.
Yep, caramel turtle pecan with cherries. Yes. Now we go to Frosty Nights, which we don't see all that often. You know, and because we have so many different assortments, but we have beautiful, beautiful cranberries. Look at the color. You're looking for the color. They're bright, bright, bright cranberries. That shows complete freshness. Batch roasted cashews. You're looking for that golden color. Dark chocolate chunks.
I love the way Christy says chunk.
Chunks. Dark
Makes me
chocolate
happy.
chunks.
And you know what? I associate that word with that size of chocolate too.
Oh, yeah.
That is a true chunk.
And oh, those dark chocolates are so good, and it's not too bitter. It's very, very sweet. Again, all our chocolates are gourmet. We have yogurt-covered raisins in this one. Let me tip that guy a little bit. See how we slice that open so you can see the size of the raisin and all that creamy yogurt around it, and then yet more Michigan cherries in there. This is 2 mixes with Michigan cherries in there, and that's rare to get that because those are hard to come by and they're very expensive. And then we have cinnamon spice pecans in there, and we sliced a couple open just to show you the thickness of that pecan and the thickness of the cinnamon in there.
300 have already been ordered, and we haven't even gotten to the 3rd flavor.
I haven't even gotten to the 3rd one. This is honey nut and toffee. And this is David Venable keeps saying this is his favorite mix. And I'm going to do the drum roll at the end to show you why. These are honey roasted peanuts in this one, batch roasted almonds, our cashews, our gorgeous golden cashews, yogurt covered raisins, and then down there at the end, that is a
Here, wait, you want me to give you that drum roll?
That is a butter toffee peanut, copper kettle cooked over an open flame. The old old-fashioned way.
Gorgeous.
And that crunches, and it's beautiful, and it's the only mix that we have that in. And David just sits and munches on that. Every time we air this, which
I know.
he just sits there and eats the whole time. Yes.
As you should. You know what? We have already 400 orders happening during In the Kitchen with David tonight. Remember, you're getting all 3 jars of our winter favorites nut assortment. But if you think, wow, I don't just want to get one of the caramel truffle mix. I don't just want to get one of the Frosty Nights, not just one of that butter toffee. I want to keep it coming. Auto delivery is available. So auto delivery is a total of 3 shipments of these 3 winter favorites that arrive approximately every 60 days. And then once you hit that 3 total shipments, it's over because we can't ship the melties once it gets warm outside. No. So now's the time to stock up. Enjoy that auto delivery. 600 have now been picked up. And enjoy that 2 easy payment plan that we have as an option for you.
Oh, I love that.
If you use your debit, credit, or Q card, that easy pay is gone at the end of the day. But if you want to bump that easy payment from 2 to 3, use your Q card and you have that option for you if you would like.
Oh, that's great.
Total featured price is $39.96, but look at the size of each piece. That's what always gets me with Germac.
Oh, Germac, we're all gourmet. We're all about getting the best of the best. If we don't get the best of the best, we won't put it in a jar for you, okay? I mean, we take pride in freshness, and we take pride in quality.
Look at that guy.
Look, yeah. Look at that
He's
big old
his own
boy.
person.
He loves himself.
I mean, that's one of the yogurt drops. And then, Christy, I would love if you could. That's a yogurt drop. And that's a David's favorite piece right there.
Yeah, butter toffee peanut, copper kettle cooked.
All the ingredients again, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Because when we see exactly what we're getting in all 3 jars, kind of gets our attention. So I want, if you're just tuning in, yes, this is In the Kitchen with David. He will be back on Sunday. But this mix is available tonight, and we don't see it very often, so I want you to see each of the pieces.
Okay, and we'll start with the turtle. Again, this is made by a gourmet chocolatier, and there's silky caramel in here that just melts in your mouth. It's not chewy caramel. We have pecans roasted in the Germac tradition. We have peanut butter drops, a nice creamy surprise. Our lovely, lovely cherries, our Michigan cherries that are so, so wonderful and fruity and beautiful. And I'll do this for you one more time in case you missed it the first time, because that just tells the story right there. Look at that. Yowza.
Yum.
Yowza. And just stretches apart. So moist. We have batch roasted peanuts and then our batch roasted almonds. And then we have Frosty Nights with our gorgeous bright red cranberries, batch roasted cashews. You're looking for those big cashews with that golden color, dark chocolate chunks, yogurt covered raisins, cherries in another mix. So you get 2 mixes with cherries and our cinnamon spice pecans.
I just grabbed one of those. Boy, those are good.
Aren't they good?
Good.
They're good. The cinnamon, yeah, wonderful flavor.
Wow.
And then in our honey nut toffee, we have honey roasted peanuts in here, batch roasted almonds in the Germac tradition, batch roasted cashews, yogurt covered raisins, and then the sort of the king superstar of that one is that butter toffee peanut, copper kettle cooked over an open flame, worth the price of admission right there. Don't go through life without trying those copper kettle peanuts roasted over an open flame.
I feel like if you had to pick an ingredient from Germac that had to embody the different hosts here at QVC, that one would be David.
Yes.
It would be. There's layers. It's
There's
big.
layer, yes.
He's 6'6".
Yep.
But you know what?
Tall and
1,200 have now been picked up in the Kitchen with David tonight. And you know what? That just so happens to be his favorite ingredient in the Germac family too. So it just all works out. But this Easy Pay is 2 easy payments of $19.98. Now, that Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day. You're getting a little bit of sweet, getting a little bit of fruit, but all of the ingredients you see here are gourmet level. You know what you don't see when you look in the bottom of the jar of Germac? You don't see a bunch of little tiny pieces. These are all big, individual. This is not the trail mix from the grocery store. This is heritage, and this is that mix that, you know what, holiday entertaining season is over. This is the one that you reach for you.
For you.
It's for you.
I would recommend you keep it. And hey, holiday season is over, but like you said, you don't see the collection, and you can see it in the bottom of the bowl.
That's
and then I'll show you the bottom of the jar. You don't see it in the bottom of the jar because these are packed fresh only to your order. So you do not see what you call shrapnel
That's right.
in the bottom of the jar. Look how clean that is because they're packed fresh to your order. And then when that freshness seal goes on there, You keep that freshness seal on there, it'll stay fresh as the day it was packed for 1 year.
I love that.
So this is one you may want to double up on because you know what's coming. The big game.
I know.
And all kinds of millions of other, I don't need a reason to snack.
I was just going to say, and if somebody can keep it on their shelf sealed for a year, I need you to teach online classes.
That would probably be a good idea because I can't keep it on the shelf.
This is M62046. It's the Germac 3 jars of winter favorites nut assortment. You are getting a jar of the Frosty Nights, you're getting a jar of the caramel turtle pecan cherry, and a jar of the honey nut toffee. All represented right here. Auto delivery is available. You can keep a great thing coming for a total of 3 shipments, and that will be coming to you every 30 days. 2,000 have now been ordered, and those 2 easy payments are gone at the end of the day. Remember, use your Q card, and you can bump that 2 easy payment plan to 3 if you would like. But Christy, those chocolate chunks, I'm telling you, each and every ingredient when it comes to Germac is the best of the best.
It's the best of the best. It's all gourmet. You can smell the aroma. When I pour it out of the jar, you can smell the chocolate. You can smell everything, coming. And every piece of chocolate is gourmet. Every nut is gourmet. Every fruit is gourmet.
That's right.
We ain't playing. we ain't playing when it comes to that. We want the best for you, and you can only find this set here.
Thank you for that reminder.
Right here.
That's
at
right.
the QVC.
That's
Not
right.
even on Germac.com. Right here at the QVC.
I like that definite article. The QVC.
The QVC.
I like that a lot. Thank you, Christy Fletcher.
Thank you, sweetie.
So good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Are you in that 10 p.m. show on QVC too?
Nope, not tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll be back on Sunday.
Oh, good. You'll see David.
I'll be back on Sunday.
Good, good, good. So welcome in the 221 new customers that we met tonight.
Oh,
during the
that's
kitchen
nice.
meeting. How was the chat?
Oh, the chat was awesome.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they were excited seeing you the past couple of days, and thank you for kind of steering the ship.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to know that David will be back on Sunday.
Yay! He has been posting some fun pictures on social media too.
In the warm sun.
A little bit jealous. And follow Stacy on Instagram too because, oh my gosh, heart melted with the pictures of your boys. They're so sweet.
Oh, yeah, Stacy QVC, my good guys.
So sweet. So stick around. The gorgeous Jane Tracy is up next.
Oh, and fabulous.
I know.
Gorgeous and fabulous.
Amazing. So stick around for some fun shopping and see David on Sunday. Until then, you know what I need right now? I could use some 8 greens too.
Oh.
I feel like tonight Jane might have something coming up with that. So
I got
stick
you
with
covered.
Jane. Oh, thank you.
I got you covered, girlfriend. And thank you for the beautiful thing. Right back at you, girlfriends. Okay, big news. First of all, we're going to have a very special presentation twice in our show, but this hour is all first quality fashions, first quality accessories, and hello, that does mean several pairs of shoes. Hello, it's me, come on. All on clearance, many first day ever, and all clearance items are on 6 easy payments,